All right. I restarted the YouTube stream. You guys want that one? I can see that it's up. So it's you that are lying. Am I enjoying being back in the States? Yes, I am. There we go. Hold on. I need to get my pen ready. All right. We seeing that? Yes, we are. Okay. Now don't crash. Don't crash.
MSI. So it'll be very interesting seeing Talia here as #1 priority from TES to take away from APA. Of course, everybody knows of his digs as well as.
All right, guys. So basically, you know, Team Liquid is a team that won based on their macro and scaling and doing the classic NA thing of pick scaling champs, wait to have the enemy team throw and then catch that throw. Individual skill wise, I mean, Impact has been good, but it really has been their coaching and their macro. I think that's been the best parts about this roster. Thank you very much, Arlanek, for your tier 1 subscription. I appreciate it. Also, thank you, Gomu01, for your Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you guys.
His Aurelian Soul, but he also indexed very heavily into Talia and Tristana.
Yeah, so that's his champion pool: Aurelian Soul, Talia, Tristana, Ziggs. So they are going to just go ahead and ban these out. 3 ADC bans, so the Senna and the Draven, which kind of have been Jackie Love's signature picks recently. Plus, obviously, he's Crazy Varus. They left him Lucian, though, so not... Why would you... Okay. Why would you 3-ban 80 carries and just let them have Lucian Nami? Unless you're going to first pick Lucian, which doesn't seem good for Yun. ASW Streams, thank you for your Twitch Prime. Ready for a stomp? Oh, yes. We all are. Let the raw dogging commence. Indeed. Is the volume on the casters okay?
Like I said, their bottom lane also really happy to pick that one up. So they opt to fully target APA instead. Now it's probably going to be the Kalista.
All right, so we're going to Kalista. They're flashing Smolder, so they know the Smolder implications. So they're going to first pick Kalista, so they're going to let them have Lucian Nami. Okay, interesting strategy.
I expect an Azir now because you banned away the Aurelian Soul, and that is APA's best answer into an Azir.
Just pick Lucian Nami Poppy. Pick Lucian Nami Poppy. Top esports.
You said yourself, look, it's kind of been the Ari Azir game for Cream over the course of playoffs.
Thank you, Held vom Kiwifeld. You're back. I appreciate your resubscription. I will take all of your Bezos bucks to watch this stomp. It will be the balm to the wound of having to watch these games. Okay, so Lucian Nami. You pick Nautilus. Okay, we have to pick... They have to pick Tristana because it's APA's last acceptable champion, guys.
If you get a Tristana and you don't get like Maokai with
and it would be banned in the second round, and then what would he play? Like a really bad Azir? Okay, we're taking the Maokai early. Okay, take Poppy. Take Poppy. Take Poppy. Poppy is a mega pick. Poopy. Surely they're going to ban Poppy, right?
What is the final pick going to be here for the side of TES?
Into Maokai, Tristana, Kalista.
We have seen it in support.
It's free real estate.
For it to play. Still mostly going to be in the jungle, but offers a lot of team fight utility.
Holy shit, an NA friendly stream. Well, guess who's in NA? This guy. It's 9 a.m. I'll be here for all of MSI.
Yeah, this has been like his best control mage in my opinion. The 7-1 record here for Cream on the Hwei.
Yeah, Cream hasn't been much of a mage player, but his Hwei has been good this year. Reed. Wiego. They're trying to... Okay, just pick Poppy, please. So they took away Ashe Nautilus, so what do you even play as support now? Are you gonna play some... What are you gonna play? You gonna play some Sejuani? Nope. This is so smart, guys. So T1, one of the things they've been doing is playing support Sejuani with Kalista. So they ban these two supports, and then they just take away Sejuani in the jungle. They opt into the tank jungle matchup.
Yeah, I know a lot of teams don't like to buy into the Maokai, but I think in this sort of situation, you're relatively okay just because it gives you that setup for point and click from the way, the setup for the Lucian as well. But they decided to go.
So Rel has been a key champion for Core JJ. He was actually very good on it in LCS playoffs. It's always been historically a very good champion for him. So they're just going for hard engage. Nope, we're going to play Renata Glask instead. So they're going for the counter engage. You know, this can be all right.
If they pull it all together here for Impact, he has to blind knowing that enemy has a Sejuani, so all those melee matchups are kind of scary.
Do you take the Ornn? I feel like you still want like setup here and engage, because yes, you've got the Maokai and the Renata, but realistically you're outranged on top esports side, and you don't really have something that can be that guaranteed setup unless you're going to just send the Renata in with the Kalista ultimate. So I would have liked to see an Ornn instead of the Cassante to try and set up for that, because I think
all right.
Still an incredible,
relatively happy with just playing at range with what.
So we're just going to blind the Cassante. And we take the Urgot for 369, the increasingly popular champion. I think Poppy's better here, guys.
Behind against 369, Impact an absolute rock on the top side of the map, but no reason to give away advantages. The Urgot will be the option. So
the thing is you have a lot of upfront poke damage with Hui and Lucian in order to execute off of Urgot ult, so that's pretty fun.
But obviously still an incredibly valuable tank pick.
Like TL's draft is actually fine, guys. I mean, obviously Renata Glask and Kalista. I just called them Kanata. I just slammed those two words together. The Kanata lane is a classic, right? You're gonna have a hard time versus Lucian Nami early, so maybe you want to lane swap for the first few levels off of this. You know, we have lane swappable top laners here in both Cassante and Urgot. You have a ton of peel. You know, AP damage might be a little bit of a problem, especially because, you know, Maokai doesn't actually output as much AP damage as he did last year because of item changes. But, you know, it's not super terrible. This has a lot of poke damage with culling and Hui severing bolts, right? You have good conditional engage with a Sejuani. You have good secondary engage slash kiting with Nami ults. I mean, these are pretty well-rounded compositions.
In the playoffs to try and answer to the Rek'Sai, and now we're starting to see it creep up more and more. So
the Gazer said the opposite. The Lucian Nami wants to swap away from the Kalista Renata early. Well, that might be true. I mean, Lucian Nami gets really powerful at level 3. So we have seen a lot of teams swap away Lucian Nami lanes until 3 and then swap back in. But Renata Glask is not great in lane.
The matchup into the Cassante has gotten better and better with the Cassante nerfs that have come and the Urgot buffs that
It's not horrible for Lucian Nami.
First day of the
Komari Masita, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you too.
That's my question. There's a lot at stake here for
no YouTube stream. The YouTube stream is up. There are people watching it.
Because it's been so long since the finals. So definitely excited to see what they look like. Of course, they went over to Korea for a boot camp first.
You guys are just trolling me.
To Chengdu for MSI as well. So a lot of preparation has gone into this. And they do have the extra footage of the early top esports games that they played versus Fnatic. We'll see what they can do with it.
Fnatic, of course, in the plan state. Potential lane swap.
But yeah, a lot of people are leaning into lane swapping Lucian Nami, but I've seen it mostly in more punishing lanes than Kalista Renata.
Neither of my regions are playing, Kobe.
But maybe we see it here. I don't think Kalista Renata is too punishing into Lucian Nami. I could be wrong.
Is gyroing for the people so they can gyro into top esports. Respect to that. Love to see that level of fandom, that passion.
The same guy from MSI as well last year.
He's not messing around.
The YouTube stream shows as a 2-minute video, not a live stream. There should be, that was from before when the stream crashed. I mean, I see people on the YouTube live stream now, so it's definitely up.
Already getting some info super early on into this game.
All right, so we are going to see the lane swap up. They don't want to deal with the Kalista Renata, I guess. I mean, they have the Urgot. Like, they have the luxury of doing this, hitting 3 and then just going back into lane. So I guess that's what we're going to do. So we do see the swap out early. Show on the bot side. Lane swap, okie dokie.
going to be matching into. So Jackal and Mako make that swap and make sure it's okay.
Why do you think Callista Renata is not a strong lane? The Callista is the crush lane. Callista is. It's just that, guys, the support combo with Renata is not the strongest. That's all. Like, compared to, like, Callista Varus or Callista Ashe, right? Where you go double Hail of Blades, potentially. There are stronger early lane, or early level lanes.
So 369 slingshotting Tien ahead in the jungle clear. Meanwhile, Impact was up there, and you can see the
Mush, thank you. Just came here to drop a drive-by sub. We'll catch the rest of the VOD after work on YouTube. Thank you. I appreciate you. That's very kind of you to say.
On the jungle clear, a little bit slower here.
Why don't you watch during work like the rest of the slackers on my stream? MonteCristo single-handedly ruining global productivity.
I'm curious to see exactly how they want to try and set this up, because at least when you look at 369 and Tien, they can immediately...
Yeah, Callista Nico also. That I would think Callista Nico would be a much shittier lane to play into.
He's going to be a little bit, well, moving in now to match up with his own bot lane.
Pressure on the top side, though. 3 members, 369 finally going to show his face. Obviously behind an XP, but did accelerate Tien's early jungle clear. Part of the reason that he now has that level advantage. No extra resistances on the bottom side plates, so expect those to be torn through pretty quickly by the side of TL.
And honestly, it's not really going to end up mattering for Umti unless...
All right, let's take a look at how this lane swap's playing out. So we do just have the OG. This is a third wave crash, you know, 3-0 or 4-0 push. Junglers are still going, though, so nobody's trying. They're going to get more plates in the bot side, but I don't think top esports really cares.
Really gonna end up mattering for Umti unless this Sejuani like gets some crazy insane gank and blows the flash of APA off. Oh,
APA what?
Going forward, Cream, another jump back. They get the full stacks in the bomb, so could just jump right back out.
What the fuck, dude? You know that the jungler could be there. You just jump on his head. He's lucky he gets the reset off and doesn't get permafrosted.
Oh, he jumped in.
Going forward, Cream.
He's so lucky he doesn't get permafrosted. The second part of the W didn't hit. Oh my god.
I'm like, that's something crazy happening.
Why?
Real safe, right? But jumps in, does get chunked out. Mako stops his back. So Umti actually is going to get met on that bottom side Scuttle Crab. He's got his bottom lane, though, so...
That's such a risky jump to take in. Bit unlucky for APA, but still, like, I don't understand why you take that risk.
The thing is, though, as soon as they see Umti on the bottom side, they are... Sorry,
okay, Impact TP into top side in order to take this wave. He'll have a pretty nice XP advantage. 3 plates down on the bot side.
That we saw from FlyQuest, which is get past the first couple of levels and then just try and meet the duo lane in that bottom side afterwards.
That is so illegal, though. Umti, or Tien here, just yoinks away bottom Scuttle Crab with the lane swap side on the other side because he got accelerated by 369 and got the gank through mid lane. So he'll be up the extra Scuttle Crab advantage. It's not the biggest of advantages, but in lane swaps, we got to
also, you know, we talked about we want to see what level Tien's coming in at. I don't think a single crab defines it, but the confidence is what we like to see. Cream. Nice fear to disengage alongside the movement piece there.
I have a retail job. I spend the early parts of my day losing IQ while dealing with customers, so I can recoup it all at night by watching Monty's erudite VODs. Thank you, Mush. That's all right. I'm sure you won't be there forever. Onwards and upwards, my friend.
They do have the turret plate extra gold that they got because it's easier to take the turret plates on bottom side. So a little bit of the tiny advantage.
Also the fact that they did on a timer that sets them up now to crash several waves in that bot. Terra right as Dragon spawns. Tien is already on the bottom side of the map, so you can see...
So here we go. Now we get the lane swap back at approximately level 3. I mean, Nami's not level 3 yet, but it's fine. So it is what we expected or discussed as a possibility.
Keep in mind, it was a reset from Yon to buy a little bit of early itemization.
This has come at, you know, the cost of, I think, a little bit of to Urgot. Looks like Urgot's slightly about half a level behind in XP because of this, and they did lose more plates. So, but not really a gold advantage down to Callista because the Lucian's about a wave ahead right now, though that wave crashing will change that. We'll see if they go for the Drake now.
Sets them up now to crash several waves in that bot. Terra right as Dragon spawns. Tien is already on the bottom side of the map, so you can see Tien going to start up Dragon right as this wave pushes in, and you can try and crash in mid. So curious to see what the response is now from Umti, as he may be hovering mid here.
Okay, they're just going to crash, ignore, go straight for Drake. Right at 5 minutes, super bad. 22nd, 520, super early Drake.
about it. They're coming over to check here for Umpty, so it looks like TS gonna get the objective advantage without only the Raptors being taken away from Umpty before he came on down to check.
See if CoreJJ and Jan can use this opportunity to get a bit more control on the bottom side. Slow stacking a wave. It looks like maybe they want to make a play down here.
Do you already know the outcome of the series from Kiwi Slap on YouTube? Yes, I do, but I don't know the drafts and I don't know anything else. I just know the score. And if it isn't a sweep, I don't know which teams win which games. So.
Because he kind of needs to feed into this bottom side, especially with 369.
Ward is gone. The ward is gone.
He's there.
Good timing. Handshake goes a little bit wide here. Jan now going to start step forward. They're going to think something's awry. Flash forward. Jan, full confidence here. Wants to keep this going.
Nice bubble. Mago's bubble saved this.
Twisted advance not going to come out, and Jackie Love firing back.
Mago's bubble saved that on Decor.
Slightly positive. They do have to give up the heal on the side of TES, but it's trade for Jan's flash.
Yeah, it was a really good defensive bubble there from Mako.
Yeah, it's super good bubble.
Stops CoreJJ, and then Jan decides to flash it, thinking that they can have the offensive power to really put the pressure, but ends up losing out anyway.
So that's actually a negative trade there. They also know where Maokai is now. So by knowing where Maokai is, Tian just gets grubs for free. So you basically traded down in terms of summoners. You traded flash and heal for heal, and you don't get a kill, and you lose grubs. So pretty fucking horrific trade for Team Liquid there. All thanks to Mako's reactive bubble onto CoreJJ, and CoreJJ not flashing it. Core had to flash that, guys. So basically, I mean, you can look at the effect of this, but you know, they make a plan to go all in, right? Jackie Love doesn't have a lot of mana. That's the bubble right there. Here's the bubble. You have to double flash this and all in, especially because you know your Maokai's coming here, right? And if he shows, Tian is going to counterplay here. So you have to get something for this, even if it costs you, you know.
Full confidence here. Wants to keep this going. Umpty right around the corner. Jackie Love might just be in trouble.
This is such a bad play.
Firing back. Overall,
you also trade down in terms of HP.
Heal on the side of TES, but it's trade for Jan's flash.
Yeah, it was a really good defensive bubble there from Mako. Mako's bubble stops CoreJJ, and then Jan decides to flash it, thinking that they can have the offense.
So you can at least trade flashes there, I think. Maokai not level 6. You probably can't dive it, but, you know, who knows? You didn't get anything for that, though. Like, there's no now possible, you know, maybe if you trade flashes, at least Maokai hits 6 and you can come back and gank bot again. But now you don't even have that play. So it's really just a shit play. Like, you have to commit to that, and Mako had a extremely good bubble, but you got to double flash that. Also, you shouldn't be positioned that way versus Nami. To get double bubbled in that scenario, that's like incredibly sloppy by the TL bot lane. Like, why are you stacking on each other?
They have the objective advantage, and because they're bottom lane, Jackie, as he finishes it up, 600. Okay,
he's got Q over the wall. Goodbye. Free grubs. Okay, we're swapping back now. There's actually no point to swapping our bot lane in the top because grubs are gone, so there's now no objective. All right, this is pretty troll by 369. Like, you literally see the Maokai here. He literally, you see him and he throws a sapling at you. You know their bot lane has just recalled, and they could be swapping back, and Impact could be going bot side.
Bit of an awkward 2v2. Sejuani with the level 6, Impact with the level 6, split level differences, but Impact has ultimate crucially. Can't up pull 369 back. CoreJJ get head up by the Sejuani.
Doesn't matter. He still maybe lives. No, he doesn't live. All right.
Clean thus far.
All right. So the problem, though, guys, the problem is, look at this. So basically, watch this. So we recall, right? We've pushed this all the way up here. However, Jackie Love and Mako now push this entire wave back out. This should be about, you know, wave and a half, 2 waves that just goes into the turret. So it's quite a bit of gold that they're not getting anymore.
So calm in that pressure. Here's the 2v2 possibility.
Bit of an awkward 2v2. Sejuani with the level 6, Impact with the level 6, split level differences, but Impact has ultimate crucially. Can't up pull 369 back. CoreJJ get head up by the Sejuani element that there's no immediate follow. 369 now in trouble to pull back. Clean thus far. Excellent handshake from CoreJJ. TL with first blood.
And TL needed to make that happen. They dropped a wave at bot side to try and get Jan and CoreJJ up to this top end. So if they couldn't get Void Grubs and they couldn't get that play, it would have been a disaster. But picking up,
I mean, it's still kind of a disaster.
It's such a massive win for TL.
Overall, a bit of a tricky early game. But
Now they're not going to be able to escape this any longer in the top side. They are going to be matched.
The kill, the extra gold might allow Impact to make a few more plays here in the top lane. Jackie Love and Mako have reset to the top side of the map.
Yep.
Level advantage. Body block coming in from Core JJ.
So brutal. Yun's just dead.
No flash for Yan. Reset coming in. Can they get the kill? It's just not enough damage to Jackie Love. You know what he's good at, and it's these 2v2s, baby.
If only you had flashed the bubble earlier. It's just fucking free. It's so free. You walk up, oh my god. You know he's 6. You literally walk up on him. You see his little, look at this. You see his little number 6 right here.
Gold might allow Impact to make a few more plays here in the top lane.
You don't have any flashes. Core JJ just used flash to get the kill in the top side too. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh god. It's so fucking ugly, dude. It's so fucking ugly. Urgot's gonna freeze. Oh my god. Urgot's gonna freeze bot lane, guys. Urgot's freezing in bot. They don't even have to worry about this. Look at this. It's so ugly. You have 2 minutes of freeze until the next fucking Drake. You can gank bot now that you have level 6 Sejuani.
I was like, what? They're level disadvantage here, hiding in the brush.
Oh.
And then Jackie,
I'm throwing up in my mouth.
minions to get the early chunk on Yan, and then the ultimate as they're trying to
Here we go.
Most of the bullets hitting, almost all of the bullets, so much damage there. And they
Here we go. Oh man, I'm a psychic, guys. I'm a psychic. Here we go. Here we go. Glacial Prison. He's gonna try not even to use it. They're just gonna try and get the damage. Permafrost into ult. Yep. Oh, he doesn't even have to use it. Oh, he didn't have it up. He didn't have it up. He used it on the top side earlier. All right, fair enough. He didn't have it up. My bad. But it doesn't matter. He shouldn't have used it anyway. Woo. Okay, so now he's going to get this entire wave denied. Then Urgot's going to slow push it back out. They're going to go ahead and take Drake number 2. Okay, Jackie Love and Mako have time to push this wave out and then walk to Drake.
Jackie Love's able to come in with, but 369 looking great now with TN as well. It's looking like top esports.
Static Shiv done for Lucian. Oh, God.
Yeah, there's the Q through the minions I was talking about. And then Core JJ is blocking here for Yan, but Jackie unloads into them. And
Core just misses his skill shots, too.
His cinematic angle is so distant. We're just playing Time Crisis over here. This man's just playing a rail shooter, blasting through the TL bot lane.
I mean, I was like, how many people are actually in that brush? When the observers turned off Fog of War, I thought for sure TL had another person.
So the question is, are we playing for 6 Void Grubs, or are we actually just going to... I mean, we can play for everything, probably, if you're TS. You can get super greedy here, I think.
And I think there's a couple moments where it's close.
Glacial Prison back up now.
After the Drake is already gone, they're top when the Grubs are already taken away, and it just feels like they've been one step behind the entire game.
It's also the fact they gave up that wave on boss to go top. That was the level advantage that Jackie Love came in with, and then was able to abuse it. Now as well, you should be able to try and shove in this wave, and I wouldn't be surprised to see top esports try and back away for Dragon, but they want APA instead.
APA dash out. Doesn't want to risk going for the buffer. We'll just early leap to safety as Cream keeping the pressure up at the mid lane. Lost chapter.
Urgot gets a free recall, guys. He gets a free recall.
Pull for the side of APA means eventually he will get a bit of a gold influx, but just across the board.
Doesn't have TP, just gets to walk to Drake. We take Drake at spawn. Okay, then we're going to take 30 seconds later. We're just going to go top side and take... Look at this. Look at this. They're already set up. They're camping it.
Bounty on his head.
I know.
And the problem is, it's almost a 300, or it's almost a 1K gold advantage for him, and they can already rotate over towards mid lane. His static Shiv done so early.
Look, Rob said it earlier. His average against Noah was plus 50. As long as it's not plus 50 this game, Yan is on the road to improvement. The West is doing a little better against Jackie Love.
It also just feels like Jackie Love has become the guy as he rains down on Umpty here.
Yep. Get the pull back up from LCS. He's absolutely that guy, but Umpty saved by Corey.
Very cool. Very cool. Very cool.
As long as it's...
All right, let's go over this. Let's go over this, guys. Okay. Watch what's going to happen. We have 2 pink wards here. We have 1 pink ward here. Jackie Love dashes over the wall. Pinks this. They know They know that a pink ward was just placed in that brush because Jackie Love doesn't have sweeper, okay? So he knows, Umti knows that there's vision there. He knows it. And he throws a useless sapling at them to go try and kill this ward. Right? He tries to go kill that ward that he knows is there. He's like, yes, I'm helping. Except Core JJ isn't there with him, and Umti is walking behind the pit. There is no blast cone. And so he just eats a full channel culling. Well, I guess not quite full channel. Severing bolt. And then has to use his ultimate. Mako hits a sick-ass bubble, like a fade. Look at Mako's fadeaway bubble. Oh, the fadeaway bubble. And he lives, but now they can't contest grubs at all. So it's free 4 to 6 stack void grub buff for top esports.
It's so hard in the draft because they triple ban APA. Normally there's a bit of
so TS get Drake for free, chunk the jungler that's just solo rubbing into their face, and thus get free grubs. Yep. Yeah, that's correct. That is correct, my friend. Handy gamer, you are right. What? How embarrassing.
Saving General Umti was a success. So
from the private to the general, that's not a good sign.
And you traded Lucian ult for Maokai ult, so you're trading up in that regard as well. And now you get six grub stack.
It's going to be a full objective sweep for top esports as well. Quite nice for them. Honestly, this game number 1 is going so smooth for them that it should be a pretty easy, mid game for top esports to be able to whittle down on the side tower suit. Because you have this really nice Urgot into Cassante matchup here, and 369 already almost level 9. He's feeling amazing about the way that this game is going, because the other part of that top play that we saw up here with the 2v2 was that then TN, went bottom side and they got the kill onto Impact as well. So 369 with his Urgot side lane also should feel really good about this first, 12 and a half minutes.
This is a very different look from the top esports.
Okay, Cream covers top side. They didn't actually, I don't think they got turret plate gold from that. So it doesn't look like that much of a lead, guys, like the 2,000 gold lead. I mean, that's a lot for 12 minutes into the game, but it's really just the Drakes and everything that, and the Void Grubs that are pushing this into the ridiculous territory.
Waiting off in the flank, here comes Umti with the ultimate. Mako just might find himself in trouble. Dash forward from Jackie Love, cleanses to body block for support. Heads up play.
It's really smart because APA is in the top side, so he dashes over to Mako. Yeah, pops just the
Worst trade deal in the history of trade deals, dude. This is so terrible. I mean, this is a giant macro blast. Top esports just macro blasting the shit out of Team Liquid.
I can't highlight enough the bottom side play where, they give enough respect.
Love good damage
to avoid that early gank that Umti tried to pull off with the Maokai down there. But here we go again. Tower shots.
Some extra plates to the side of TL. 369 careful to not step forward as Umti. Yeah, the damage over time for Maokai sometimes doesn't feel good.
I thought the general was supposed to be in the back line, but
no, he's in the midst.
He's definitely in the midst of it all.
I had to parlay the quad 3-0, dude. That I told you guys, that's the parlay to make.
Well, we might need a general in the mid lane. For now, though, happy to just push Jackie Love back for a brief moment. Yon and Core JJ holding on, but honestly, outside of the bottom lane, there's so much pressure on top.
I wonder if TL would have made it out of play-ins. Probably not.
I do like TL trying to play around this bottom side, though. When you've already used the Maokai ultimate, it's not up and available. Trying to contest for Rift Herald is just not going to be a thing. So trying to invest on that bot side, see if you can get a tower, see if you can get some more gold for impact is definitely a way to go.
369 care.
Avoid that, Mako. It has really been the defensive.
We're watching the bot side now.
But here we go. Play where.
So they're coming for the Urgot, guys. They're coming. The mid lane is out of control. They can't trade versus the Lucian Nami in the mid lane. And so they're coming for Urgot.
Tower shots.
Some extra plates to the side of TL. 369 careful.
And we're just, why are we taking tower shots?
But here we go again.
Umti throws a sapling that is completely unnecessary. They take tower shot. Then it re-aggroes onto Umti because 369 takes it. So then he goes down to 50% HP. So now they actually can't contest Urgot at all.
He's in the midst. He's like Alexander the Great. He's just,
dude, Umti is aware, though, that saplings kind of suck if they're not in brushes, right? He is aware.
We might need a general in the
Okay, we missed our Sejuani ult. We missed our bubble.
Back for a brief moment. Yon and Core JJ holding on, but honestly, outside of the bottom lane, there's so much pressure on top side and in mid lane coming in from TES.
I do like TL trying to play around this bottom side, though. When you've already used the Maokai ultimate, it's not up and available. Trying to contest for Rift Herald is just not going to be a thing. So trying to invest on that bot side, see if you can get a terror, see if you can get some more gold for impact is definitely a way to try and play this. And now top esports, though, going to be able to respond up on this top end. It looks like they should be able to get the top tier 1 themselves.
They're literally just going to get every single fucking objective. If Team Liquid hadn't got the 1 kill on Urgot, we'd be perfect gaming right now. This would be a perfect game without 1 kill.
Easy for top esports. They can just stack a bunch of armor. You're facing 280 carries. Very simple there. So let's see about mid game if they can open up some area of the map with Fog of War here and try and make a quick attempt on a side lane, try and get a kill there, try and chain an objective off of it. That might be a way.
But this is the thing that I say, this is risky from 369. Actually, he's going to get caught here.
Alti, dash out, nice buffer coming to 369, rooted halfway through, but a quick handshake back.
Go.
APA going to be happy to be donated this kill. Maybe they give it over to Yon, and they do.
There you go, exactly. You go for the side lane, you make the numbers advantage play. You go
through, but a quick handshake back.
go.
APA
that might be a way.
All right, it's a stupid recall location, but they have to use everything. They got him. They got him, guys. Mission kill 369 successful. They got a turret too. We're moving out of perfect game territory. It's okay. Everything's fine.
MasterCard lane economy snapshot. It's looking like a TL recession, but we've come back from worse. You can always scale. There's always time.
Yeah, I mean, look, you have to try and find these picks because I think if you go into team fights again, you just don't have the real.
I mean, the problem too is that armor is just going to be so effective on TN in his build.
You need something that's a bit more creative. So a 369 kind of gifting that one to you. Very lazy reset from him.
But Kraken Slayer's there, Lord Dom's there. It's probably fine.
Control in this area, and maybe they can look for something, but might be cause.
Crucially, the bubble not connecting. Cloud Rift at a little bit extra movement speed, going to take him out to safety. If you see the bottom of your screen on the left and right-hand side, average gold and combat gold, Team Liquid still...
Surely nothing bad could happen if Illusion got Cloud Soul, right? That doesn't seem good.
Impact, the Cassante can be big here. 369 is top side. He does have TP, but it's going to take him 4 seconds to get here. Herald used mid lane. TES, it seems like trying to cheat tempo a bit, force Team Liquid to respond.
I think they're going to try and take mid and go for the tier 2 on top. A Cloud Dragon isn't the end of the world for TL to get, so they're just going to try and immediately shift across the map with Jackie.
Jackie Love chasing down the general, but here comes the rest of the army to try and protect. Uptree now needs to back away, but he wants to keep going forward. Jackie Love, the priority target, taken down. Impact coming in out of nowhere. Maker now retreating into the waiting arms of 369 and Cream, trying to keep that support safe. TES 4 members strong to the 5 on the side of TL, but TL have burned so many cooldowns, so many low health bars. They have to be careful about the Urgot, but APA getting caught out. 369, is he going to go forward? Maokai goes in. Dash back coming in from 369, but they want to keep stepping up. 369, the side step goes in. No, he gets the ulti off. Impact pulls him in, but now it's just the 369 double kill. That is not an off. Goes in. Dash back coming in from 369.
All right, we go in onto 369, but oh my God, he gets the ulti off and then it goes off after he gets dragged out by Impact. That's so unfortunate.
Double kill. That is not at all what they wanted. Only gets the one for now. Impact running, but Mako on the chase. Impact will just have to give his life, try to cut the wave, get anything else that he can. TES on the backside of the fight, finding 2. Back coming 5 on the side of TES.
What an outrageous fight.
TL to get, so they're just going to try and immediately shift across the map with Jackie.
Jackie Love chasing down
OMG taking a bazillion damage. All right. What does Jackie Love cleanse there?
So they're just going to try and immediately shift across the map with Jackie.
Jackie Love chasing
Oh, he cleanses the handshake.
the rest of the army to try and protect. Uptree now needs to back away, but he wants to keep going forward.
Flashes out. He does get killed, but I mean, he's already done the damage that he needs to do.
Waiting arms of 369 and Cream, trying to keep that support safe. TES
And they still have a full health Urgot.
5 on the side of
So
TL.
they're
TL
perfectly
have
fine.
so many low health bars, they have to be careful about the Urgot. But APA getting caught out. 369, is he going to go forward? Maokai goes in.
It is super funny, though, that the flash follows, and then 369 hits the ultimate, right? And it just coincidentally manages to get Cassante on the other side.
Only gets the one for now. now. Impact running, but Mako on the chase. Impact will just have to give his life, try to cut the wave, get anything else that he can. TES on the backside of the fight, finding 2.
It started off so well for Team Liquid, and I was about to say top esports and struggling against Renatas seems to be a theme that's coming through, but unfortunately for them, just the outplay in the moment from top esports in the 4v5 was just too clean.
Yeah, still having Cream up there on the Hui. Big AoE damage came through from him. And then as they're charging...
Yeah, we weren't even watching the Hui, but the Hui was doing really well that whole fight too. But, I mean, you know, once you get the big upfront chunk damage down, like Jackie Love a little bit cavalier with his positioning here, clearly. They have to dump 2 ults into the Maokai, right? And Umti does end up living, but Cream is just doing whatever the fuck he wants on the backside of this fight.
With the kill onto the Lucian here. Then they're trying to force their way back through. And the bubble hitting from Mako is the start of it all. Maokai ultimate comes out, and they want to focus the closest target, but Hui combo...
The Hui mini rumble ult there is so good.
You got ulted away. He's already got the ultimate execution there and chased down the other one.
And you can see here, you highlighted it so beautifully, Kobe, and now team fight damage showing it as well. Cream.
Yeah, Jackie blowing his thumbs there. He was a little bit too far forward for sure, but they're so much better and so far ahead it doesn't matter.
So again, his impact has been caught out. Unstoppable for a brief moment. Spiraling Despair.
Gets ulted.
Not have much effect. Not low enough for the Severing Bolt to finish. So TL will walk away, but with some blinking health bars.
Yeah, top esports are just trying to bully their way in here. They can see Jackie Love's in mid, so it is going to be him isolated from the team, and that's why TL are cooking.
Handshake. Onto the jungler. Maokai ult to zone away the rest of the team. Core JJ holding on to his ulti cooldown. Will try to use it now to lock up Cream, but there's no immediate follow, but it's Jackie Love on the flank. The assassin Lucian trying to 2v1 Yon and Core JJ at the same time. APA taking down Tien. Impact off to the side, trying to isolate a single member. 369 already has the ulti down, though he finds the first kill. Impact waiting off to the side of the fight, but Jackie Love, Mako, and 369 stand strong and keep the pressure in their favor in the river. Impact once again caught behind enemy lines. Tries to get a bit more damage down, all out about to fade away. He's not going to be able to get over those walls. He will just drop an extended death to be certain, a delayed respawn timer, and Cream going to get the kill.
Just goes into the Severing Bolt.
With it. TL, they are definitely known for just trying to fight their way out of a lot of these situations. Even if you have a bad early game, you know, you got to keep making those looks, and they're trying to separate the fight, you know, to open up some isolated members there. But top too good. 3 dragons to their name as well does put that timer. Only 3 minutes away from Dragonsoul arriving here, so already cleaning up the top and mid lane outer turrets for top esports. Should make it easy for them to move all their resources down to the bottom side of the map. Prep for that dragon arrival.
Wait,
whoa, we're gonna rush into Baron here.
I actually like this call by Team Liquid. I actually like this call by Team Liquid. How else are you going to win this game? Like, you truly are in desperation territory right now. They don't expect you to do Baron at spawn. You have Tristana Kalista.
They see the ward. They know that they've been spotted out. They can't really afford to stick around. They'll take too much damage.
They're trying to catch Cream, who
I think it's a good call. Even just to test the water right there.
They've been spotted out.
All their resources down to the bottom side of the map. Prep for that dragon arrival. Whoa, we're gonna rush
They didn't pink ward it fast enough, so they see the ward late.
They're gonna back off. They see the ward. They know that they've been spotted out. They can't
vision there. They're able to catch them out, and it's a bit unfortunate because, as you say, Kobe, they're trying to separate.
It's weird that they don't actually kill the ward.
Jackie Love's just a one-man army at this stage. He took 3 members out of the fight to try and deal with him that last one. So you need to find some way to deal with this Lucian, and unfortunately, TL, they just haven't found that answer yet. And APA.
Timing has to be good here. We'll dash out a little bit early just to try to make sure that he can get the dash. Nice follow-up. Gets the reset on the rocket. Obviously can't dash again. Good side step, but there's 2
beautiful
resources on the side.
They had to use 3 ults for it, but it's fine.
Down TS with priority access to the top side and even the Baron.
They could immediately turn back over to a oh my god, the
damage! That is the power of Lucian. Pull back from Yon is good. Fate's called to keep Core JJ safe, but he'll need to get the hell out.
You can say that again. They need to get out of their own jungle now. Baron is up, but top east.
I am okay today. I am enjoying the glorious cinema.
Already taking care of top side secondary, and the rest of the team going to push on mid.
TP needed to try and protect on that top side, so at least they'll be able to hold on to that. I think they should be back out onto the map to protect this one as well. Umti goes in, trying to clear the wave.
Good bit of damage, has to flash out to make sure the follow-up CC from the permafrost does not connect. But they're not going to start the Baron.
Very cool, free flash.
The wave. They are still quite far behind, but we'll get another chance to find a fight in their favor.
Yeah, with this gold lead, you're hitting some 2-item power spikes on a lot of TES members here. 369 picks up Hysteric's Gauge and on top of the Black Cleaver. Now we get the completion for Tien as well. He's got the attack speed slow from the Frozen Heart. Even though they increased the price of this item, it's still the go-to item versus double 80 carry teams. It's like you're almost pre-countered now already.
At least the saving grace is that Jan has picked up 2 items. He's actually managed to get a ton of gold outside of the laning phase. So potentially you could try and lean on this Kalista, but it is a long shot with, again, the range that top esport has.
And I think the struggle very often with double 80 carry compositions is that if you fall behind, you have multiple champions who really need 2 or 3 items to reliably have that sustained damage output. Because
You guys didn't get to talk about Vanguard on SI. We're going to do a 4 horseman on it. So don't you worry your cute little face.
At this point in the game, 2.4k gold lead for 369. He's not even here. They don't even need him. Now trying to dash out to safety. Heads up play to use the minion, but the calling is there. The bailout.
Goodbye,
At this point in the game, 2.4k gold lead for
Umti's never seen a bubble he didn't like this game.
They don't even need him. Now trying to dash out to safety. Heads up play to use the minion, but the calling is there. The bailout will not save him. Cream on a killing spree. TES. So much pressure in the mid lane.
All right, they're going to keep that pressure up, it looks like. Push one more wave here. The Dragon's Soul is kind of theirs for the taking. See, there's not really a route for TL. I mean, they've got no smite. They don't even have, like, great skill shots to throw over the back for, like, a Hail Mary.
Oh, God. Jackie Love isn't getting weaker. That much is certain.
It's the willingness to just pull the trigger every time for top esports.
Imagine if he still had flash there. Well, in that case, it wouldn't have mattered because he was stun locked by Sejuani ult into bubble, so there would not have been a time to flash. There was too much chain CC, but yes, it is funny that he flashed earlier.
You just lose out on soul, and then top esports get to come back out on the map, rinse and repeat, and try and finally take down these tier 2 towers.
Yeah, honestly, this game has been complete domination from the side of top esports. From the very beginning, you know, grabbing every single neutral objective, not letting TL get much in the way, back in the way of this game.
And it only gets harder, right? The Cloud Soul, you have the Lucian with his calling that has single-handedly been doing so much work for the team overall. Mako almost finding a lot of these individual picks, that individual movement speed buff going to be big, and now the Lord Dominix too, just to make sure that Impact and Umti are not too tanky in the fights to come.
Yeah, I want to put a lot of praise onto Cream as well, you know, for the Hui that he did pick up. 7-1 is his all-time record currently on it. He's looking to improve on that now as well with the Hui.
He's undefeated this year, though, I think.
Easy time of trying to set up their Baron Vision here. Looks like, I mean, you'd rather have Tien go in here head first. There you go. As long as you have the Sejuani here face checking. Purely stacked up armor here. We already mentioned the Frozen Heart attack speed aura as well. So they can kind of face check at ease. TL going to yoink away their blue, though.
You have APA shown on bot side, so top esports
attack speed aura.
Ah, yes. We must get the global blue buff while they rush down our mid lane and take our tier 2s and inhibitor turrets. And then they just zone us out, so they just get inhib turret for free. Remember, they have 6 Void Grub buff. Yeah, that blue buff was worth.
They're going to go Baron. They're going to try and force the TP out from APA. Cream teleported in. But actually, no, they're just going to go for topside instead. So maybe just looking to crack open the base instead. This could be a Baron angle if they wanted to.
TP response, though. Just to cover. Doesn't look like APA will be able to get the objective. Bounty, 369 now on the bottom side of the map with no TP of his own, and that's the go signal for the side of TL.
Very good Maokai ult. Super good. Umti's just on a suicide mission. All right.
In the blink of an eye, handshake back. Poor JJ slowed up for a brief second. Has to force out to splash out, excuse me, to safety. And now on the bottom side, the 1v1, 369. He's already ulted. Lock up the target, takes his time.
How does APA get run down by an Urgot, by the way? Oh my god. I guess 369, they both had flash though. I actually don't even know how Urgot closes. Cloud Soul, oh yeah, that's true. Cloud Soul help, yep. Very true. He's not. Oh, he is in range, but there's Sterik's Gauge, so it doesn't matter. It's all right. Wasted flash. Worth. Yun's like, worth. Wasted all my summoners to fight an Urgot for no reason.
So you can see on the minimap, I thought Jan was going to wait a little bit because CoreJJ was on the way. He was walking over to him. But here's another look at round 1 with the Urgot.
So the jump away.
Trying to get his way to the blast cone.
He has a blast cone. Urgot just running at him. Okay, so Urgot actually does clear ground because of the jungle. Basically because of the cloud jungle.
Here's here to extract revenge. Pressure in the mid lane. TES going to break over the base of TL. Look to knock down an inhibitor or just play for kills. JackeyLove taking his time with impact. Good handshake back from JJ. Trying to buy a bit more space, but it's APA who's been caught out. The CC connecting. Hostile takeover doing absolutely nothing. It's 369 and TN. Just 2v5 the entire team. Now JackeyLove is here and kills are coming in left and right. It started with objectives. It turned into kills. Now it's the whole
Jesus Christ. I like how this game was 27 minutes long, but at exactly 0 points in time was Team Liquid ahead or had any chance to win this game. What a curb stomp.
This felt personal. Top Esports did not want to muck about in this one. Kill after kill, clean.
Jesus. All right, you guys want to see how you completely macro blast somebody in the first few minutes of a game?
This a lot of times, all make that going to be splash there, and you can see jungle clear, little
regiment available, but he's going to be a little bit moving in now to match up with his own bot lane.
Pressure on the top side though.
This is on the money, like get some crazy insane.
We're gonna go back and we're just gonna fast forward through this.
Also, nice fear to disengage alongside the moving lane, opting into the 2v2.
Yeah, and I like this one. Advantage.
Also the fact that they did on a timer that sets them up now to crash several waves and as he may be hovering mid here.
Maybe they want to make
try and trade.
It's gone. The ward is gone.
He's there.
Good timing. Handshake goes a little bit wide here.
The response is now from
catch those. Gonna get the objective.
Slow stacking.
Side, especially with 369
guard. Ward is gone. The ward is gone.
He's there.
Good timing. Handshake goes a little bit wide here. Yon now going to start step forward. They're going to think something's awry. Flat.
Because he kind of needs to feed into this taking
with that power.
The map, so you can see TN
of the tiny advantage.
Also the fact that they did on a time.
All right, guys, here you go. This is how. Okay. Yeah. This is how you completely destroy somebody in macro. Team Liquid gets completely bopped here by the outplay on the map, the rotations of top esports. Let's check it out. So first off, what you do is you lane swap your Lucian Nami lane when they're weak, and then you get them back once they're level 3 into the bot side. Push that bot side in, go ahead and get yourself basically a dragon at spawn for free as CoreJJ and Yun match in the bot side. All right, free dragon. Now, what if we wanted some grubs too, right as they spawn at 6 minutes into this game? Well, Team Liquid's going to help with that. As we see here, Maokai's going to come bot side. We're going to try and all in, but you know what? We're not going to flash Mako's bubble. First off, we're going to stack on top of each other. One of us is going to flash the bubble. The other one is not. And so we don't get any kills. Yun uses both of his summoners to pursue JackeyLove and Mako. Mako only uses that heal. Shows on the map. So guess what's free now? That's right. It's grubs on the top side of the map. Completely free for TN. So now they just get every objective by 7 minutes. Super easy. Great start to stack. Then, you know what? Team Liquid says, we have to make a play somewhere. We're swapping our bot lane back into the top side. Let's go ahead and push up. Okay, we get the kill onto 369, but we have to use CoreJJ's flash to do it. Well, guess who's about to hit level 6? That would be JackeyLove. They're going to swap back into top side. And we are going to see Yun and CoreJJ overstaying here. JackeyLove hits 6 off of the wave that they catch into the turret. Guess who's here with no flashes and no heals? That's right, it's Team Liquid's bot lane, here to eat a fat culling, miss all of their skill shots, and then die. So now we've got, let's count it up, Dragon, three Void Grubs, and 2 kills in the top side. And now we have pressure in the top side as well for top esports. It is just complete domination on the map. Team Liquid making tons of mistakes, overextending for kills, or in certain cases, not extending far enough. But we're not done yet, guys, because now TN can gank Impact in the bot lane.
TN
It's just free. Doesn't have his ult up, but it doesn't matter because he has permafrost. And guess what? 369's level 6, so he has ult. And that's it. Now we can just fast forward because we're going to see it again. We're going to see it again.
Safety is Cream, keeping the pressure up the flux, but just across the board.
Well, now we have pressure in the bot side. Urgot gets to go home for free without TP. And we just take a second Drake right at spawn. So we're setting ourselves up for like a 21-minute soul here. 21-minute Cloud Soul feels pretty fucking good. Meanwhile, well, the grubs are coming up in 10 seconds. Surely we shouldn't let top esports get everything on the map, right? Surely we shouldn't do that. Well, guess what? Guess what, guys? needs to kill this pink ward. He is compelled. He must do it. His duo lane's on the top side of the map, even though he sees the top esports duo right here. He knows the pink ward's there because that ward was just cleared out. APA is here, but so is Cream. Umti's going to go alone. Poor JJ helps him kill the ward and then just inexplicably leaves.
Jan is on the road to improvement. The West is doing a little better against Jack.
My boomer parents have a landline. Sorry about that. All right. So then what we do, as I said, is we go clear this pink ward. Core JJ's helping him. But guess who has culling again? That's right. It's Jackie Love. He also has static shiv now because he has 2 kills. They get the ward down. Core JJ, he's just pieced out. Remember, he doesn't have flash. There's no blast cone to save Umti, so he just eats a full channel culling, severing bolt, gets pursued through the jungle, gets bubbled, lives, but he has to use his ult. But unfortunately, guess what's coming up right now? That's right, Void Grubs have already spawned, so now they can't contest because this time TN is coming top and he has his ult back off cooldown. So now you have to give up 6 Void Grub buffs. Very, very cool.
Because you have this really nice Urgot into Cassante. Was that then TN?
So we give up 6 Void Grubs, and now we lost every single objective on the map, guys. That is a massive. And that's how you lose a game. I hope you guys liked my summary.
With his Urgot side lane, also should feel really.
To play Aurelion Sol.
Tragic. Tragic, really.
All aboard the Korean hype train.
Yeah, you guys like my summary? Thank you, Bert1234, for your Twitch Prime sub. Look, I summarized that game beautifully for you right there. Ain't nobody else doing that shit. I deserve your Bezos bucks.
That's interesting because
Game 1 summary on luck, guys.
Because Aurelion Sol is such a good answer to the Azir. Meanwhile, we are also
What a terrible game from Team Liquid. Holy moly.
His Draven is up, his Senna is up,
his Lucian is up again.
No, don't say that. No, we don't.
They forgot.
See that anymore.
Nobody.
Okay, let's talk about bans this time around. Okay, top esports. Talia, They're taking out the Varus, which is interesting. So what? Are we just gonna okay, we're gonna first pick Lucian? Why not? Why not? Why not? Why not? Just first pick Lucian. All right, Tristana. Okay, so they say no Tristana. Remember, Cream is also a Tristana player. What is up right now? A Soul. So A Soul is going to be the pick. It is 100% going to be the pick for APA, is A Soul, right? No Viego for Tian, no Callista, but this is going to be a Lucian, right? Surely. Oh, it's going to be a Senna. That's right. The Senna was up. I'm silly. Okay, because we're so are we going to take Not here? You have to take away the Not. What? Why? This is an NA. They're not going to throw into you. Oh my God. Oh God. It's going to be terrible, guys, because APA, he can literally only play A Soul. And I was raging about this in the LCS playoffs. Raging. A Soul plus Smolder. This is a math equation that equals no agency. You literally cannot skirmish. You can't do anything in the early game. And it was an abomination that this won in LCS. But if you can't do anything on the map early, you will lose to good Asian teams. You will lose. You literally can't fight anywhere. You have no pressure. It's free drag. Free drag. 24/7. Dude. This is so shit. Because, like, I know he's going to pick A Soul. He has to pick A Soul here, or there's going to be an A Soul ban here. And then what the fuck is he going to play? A real champ? So they're trying to opt into... They're handshaking scaling. But the thing about it is this doesn't work. Right? So what are we going to take? Are we going to take Senna Rumble? We can take Senna Rumble. Right? That's the FPX special. Senna Rumble. We can take Senna Ornn. We can take Senna Sion. We can take Senna Tahm Kench. We have so many options. You actually cannot ban out their support now. They don't even have to pick a support. That's what's crazy.
For everybody who was not completely following,
so it's just Senna. They are going to take a support early. I mean, Senna Tahm Kench is pretty good. Oh, they're going to take Senna Ornn. Okay, so they're playing Senna Ornn. This is the T1 special. This is the T1 special.
And the reason we saw him fall off.
Cream, not an amazing Azir player, but he can get it done. We're going to take Xin Zhao instead. Play super aggressive. I mean, why not play super aggressively? Like, they know. They know. This has to be A Soul. They know, basically, but they're setting up for this A Soul pick. They're going to have such insane backline access onto Smolder and A Soul. I think the Ornn is super smart. Ornn is super smart because you're going to be able to shut down the A Soul, and you can just jump on top of him with the Xin Zhao too, and heal up. I love it. I love Topps draft. Oh my! Bleh, bleh, bleh. This is my least favorite draft ever. This is shit garbage. Shit. Garbage. You cannot skirmish. Cannot skirmish. You have no pressure. Zero pressure. Dude, this Xin Zhao can run the map. Such a good pick. He can fucking run the map. He can run the map. He's going to be everywhere in their shit. There's no punishment. You can't do anything. Oh, we're going to ban Ahri. Okay. I mean, ABA can kind of play Ahri. I wonder why we're prior to... He should have played Ahri here. Ahri would be better for him.
What else do they want to ban out from him?
Well, this is the thing. I think Aurelion Sol is a good answer into Azir, but I think Aurelion Sol blind is a very risky pick because, yeah, you can get rid of some of the Ahris and that very well.
He can play Hui, whatever.
And then you're kind of in the same picture as last game.
You should play Yone. Chat up, Cream. Play your Yone. Let's go. Play Yone into this. Dude, you actually should Giga Chad the Yone pick here, in my opinion. Because you can just all in with Orange Jin and Yone and just heal up with Senna ult. It'd be fucking sick. Let's go. Chat up. Yone pick. Big ol' Yone.
Versus the Double Dragon duo on the side of TL, but Vi feels like something that you have to take, but does it just make it so easy for TES?
Vi is
How about a quick Tom Ken?
Vi is useless here.
I wouldn't like the Vi on the TL side because you don't want to dive in with the double dragons.
You don't want Vi. Vi is actually shit.
Usually you're looking for some kite back stuff.
Yeah, Kobe's right.
You,
you want a kite here. There's no, if you dive in, there's no follow up with double dragons. You're playing front to back team fighting.
Rek'Sai top got those the nerfs to the rage generation and the sustain.
It's a flex pick. I like this pick for Team Liquid. You can flex it either way. Oh, we're just gonna play Corki. It's kind of boring, but okay, it works.
You need something that more than likely you're going to see the push coming through in mid lane, especially now with the Corki locked in against the Aurelion Sol, and you can look for these invades with TN if you want to try and get into the face. So
LBL Corki is terrible, but it was doing better later in playoffs. It's no Chovy Corki. Let's put it that way.
Some pretty good scaling with Corki, Ornn, and Senna all on their team on their side too.
Okay, we're gonna blind the TF.
Famous for their double dragon scaling here. Into the Twisted Fate.
Olaf is terrible here. Gragas is fine. In a theoretical universe, the Olaf is okay, but you have to have some follow-up. Like, so for example, when we typically see R5 Olaf into low mobility 80 carries, you know, what you're going to do with it is you're going to charge the backline, but it's better if you have like an Ori, right? Put the ball on the Olaf and get him back there. You need to have more backline dives. So Olaf is bad here.
So, because the Nautilus and the Smolder isn't a very aggressive lane, there is always the opportunity to start like moving the TF and Ornn around.
I mean, the question here is, one of the problems I think with Rumble right now, guys, is that typically you want to play it with Ignite, but in lane swaps, it's really hard to do that. So now you have to play them with TP, which I think really limits the how good Rumble is.
What the lane swap scenario is going to be, or if we get any, but either way, I think if you're top esports, push in mid, push in top, you have the opportunity to shove in with CF and start to roam, work with TN, try and put the hurt on towards Umpty, and a very, very strong bot side that's going to be, our top side that's going to be happy with it, and a farming bot side that's...
Corki was 0-4 in LPL playoffs. I thought there was I thought one of the...
Like a double dragon comp on TN.
Really?
I think the big concern for me is...
I thought he won in one of the BLG top esports series. Oh, Dom pulled out the stats. Okay, I was misremembering then.
All right, Team Liquid, time to turn it around.
Okay, I thought if I'm remembering it that way, it wasn't the fault of the Corki that the game was lost, though.
See if he starts typing immediately.
Let me think of the game that I was thinking of, guys. I'm just gonna look it up real quick. Let's try Corki. And let's just pick LPL, refresh. Let's check out the match list real quick. Sorry if I was wrong about that. Which game was I thinking? Top Esports versus JDG, maybe? No, I was thinking... What was I was thinking BLG versus Top Esports, but Cream played it badly. I guess I was misremembering, guys. Sorry. My bad.
He does. To the game, and he does. Spoiler alert. Good old impact on the top side, you know, the honorable good.
Oh yeah, Rookie. That's the one game I was remembering. I was remembering Game 5 with Rookie, guys. That's what I was remembering. I was remembering the Game 5 with Rookie.
I love how Tien came into it like, I'm gonna go right at Yappa.
Yep. Wants the yapping to stop. Could just mute him, but would rather just make the... Wants the yapping to stop.
I'm gonna go right at Yappa.
Yep. Wants the yapping to stop. Could just mute him, but would rather just make the prospect of typing anymore feel maybe not so good.
All right, well. They did not survive the Jackie Love Lucian. Let's see if they could survive the Jackie Love Senna.
Big arena for MSI. Good thing Worlds, Swiss stage, and play-ins are just going to be in the LEC studio.
Oh, wait.
Makes sense.
Smolder snuck in. They just managed to get around the corner. I thought
a lot less kill pressure in the first few levels of the game.
Yeah. At least Senna has to
What?
souls.
What?
the Smolder snuck in.
What the fuck is a level 1 Smolder going to do in their jungle?
Top esports have set up.
Why is he there?
Jan?
Stack.
Getting stacks.
Stack number 1. And then he taunts.
Thumbs upping.
I actually have no idea why he would do that.
So TL really wanted to try and figure out where Mako and Jackie Love was. Just unfortunate that Smolder had to use his face to figure out where the two of them were. But either way, it will be the 2v2, which I think TL are going to be very happy about.
See, the thing is, the Rumble actually has to take TP now because of lane swaps, and 369 is able to take the exhaust. So, you know, usually you see TFs in top lane because they basically can use their ult to get back into lane. You take Flash Ghost in certain matchups, or you take Flash Exhaust in all-in matchups. So, like, you know, we've seen Flash Exhaust in, like, Tristana match tops or Rumble matchups top.
Trying to protect this third bush here. Our stacks. Both sides keen to stack. Ward gonna go down. Hook goes in. Nice unstoppable coming in for Mako, starting with the Bellows Breath just to ensure.
Okay, so they just lose the level 1, have to pop a potion immediately.
Taking control of the lane here, gonna try to end up with an early advantage.
Also interesting to see 369 not taking the Ghost in the top lane matchup, instead opting in towards the exhaust. So feels like he's probably going to be the center of attention when it comes towards Umpty and Impact, trying to see if they can get Impact ahead on this Rumble. Because when you get to those later team fights, with the potential setup from Core JJ and Umpty then to follow up with the knockup as well, those Rumble ultimates could be the defining factor against a scrap in top esports and objectives.
And we'll see if Jackie goes roaming and Mako starts to get some extra solo experience on the Ornn, because he's been able to take, of course, the teleport on the Ornn since he is paired with the Senna on the bottom side. So top still do have 2 teleports to their name, even though they're facing 3.
Exhaust coming out. 369 adapting to the match, but normally see the Ghost, but just does not want to fall prey. That level 2 overheat all in. So extending the trade just to make sure he evens things up.
Yeah, the cannon minion wave there. So, and, you know, stuns him up, gets a lot of the wave aggro there onto Impact. So as Impact is walking away.
So extending the trade just to make sure he evens things up.
Yeah, the cannon minion wave there. So, and, you know, stuns him up,
does not want to fall.
So top still do have 2 teleports to their name, even though
If he had Ignite, he can't take Ignite, guys.
Exhaust coming out. 369 adapting to the match, but normally see the Ghost, but just does not want to fall prey. That level 2 overheat.
I mean, he can't take Ignite, not with the threat of a lane swap. So, but I think Rumble Prio. Even so, the thing about Rumble is that now he's like a flex pick, obviously, to support. So that, you know, he's still desirable in drafts, but you know, having to, we saw him take Ignite in. I mean, the hilarious thing is if you guys go back to FlyQuest versus PSG game 1, PSG won that game, but it was because, and they were running Ignite Rumble, but it was because FlyQuest literally refused to use their TP advantage and split push. It was because Urgot, like Bwipo, would not split push. They were just grouping and like A-ramming. So it was just played badly, but it was definitely exploitable.
Umpty's on the way as well.
Impact ready to overheat. 369 about to have gold card again. Tien already dashed forward and
yeah, Tien is E down.
Impact is overheating though.
Going in, wants to lock up 369. Quick flash forward, flash to safety for 369. One more honor not going to come through, but Impact has a flash.
Okay.
First blood now.
They might both die though.
Shield holding on for a second, but Tien going to get a quick kill back, and Umpty taking the
What's Tien's cooldowns? Do you have WE yet? Nope. 2, 1. He's got E now. He needs W. Can't get out. Okay. Tunnel came back up.
Means that it could work out well for TL.
We're going down. Yon taking a lot of damage from Jackie Love. Not quite going to get finished off there. Trading.
I think it's weird he didn't take teleport. No, you never take teleport on top TF. You use your ult at 6.
Most aggressive set of players ever.
He's got a freeze now, though. This actually isn't terrible for Team Liquid. This is going better already.
They do get the teleport out.
I think it's the consistency that we're starting to see from Jackie Love, where he might actually find Core JJ here.
Quick flashback from Core JJ, but Yon.
Tien's going to run the map, though.
Jackie Love getting lower and lower. The Smolder looking to grab a kill. The extra bit of healing.
That's a flash. Nice. Okay, well, the TP does work there. I mean, you do take TP on bot lane Smolder. So, you know, you could potentially make an argument, guys, that you run Ignite onto Rumble here because you have bot lane TP, which is what happened again in the PSG game because they were running Senna Tom Kench, so the Tom Kench had TP, but Tom can't split push. But maybe the Smolder could late game. So you could make an argument to run the Ignite here, possibly.
They were undefeated with the Smolder. Of course, that was at peak Smolder. Super OP times.
There's the new era of Smolder where he's maybe not so highly tuned, let's say.
They actually tuned him to be a baby dragon.
Besides, the exhaust is going to have a lot of utility in the late game too, because the exhaust is highly versatile. Because if you're TF, you can actually just TP into the, or you can ult into the back line and then exhaust the Aurelion Soul or something too, which is really strong. The exhaust here is actually such a really good pick. Yeah, he's dead. So let's take a look. He doesn't hold the freeze, and he pushes back in. And so this is a really good brush gank. Look at the timing on this. He gets there. It looks safe because he gets there. I mean, Impact tries to ward this too. But Knockup actually gives him time to close the gap. Remember, 369 doesn't have flash. Neither does Impact. It's very close, though. The timing on that was so good right as the minion wave advanced.
Even though Impact wards it out, it's too late. The wind becomes lightning, and Impact becomes gold.
What can TL respond with, though? Cream has to respawn back in base to come into
now TF has a freeze, so they have to deal with that.
They were setting up a lot of members on the bottom side, but the push isn't quite there for Yon and Core JJ yet.
Jackie Love and Yon just stack trading left and right. Cream backing up for a brief second, but speaking of stacking, APA doing pretty well here in the mid lane, only going to get easier as he gets more levels under his belt. Quickly pushing that mid wave. We know Corky, especially as we get later in the game, that poke is going to be so hard to deal with. Yon trying to sidestep with a flat. Poke back onto Jackie Love. They know he has no summoners available, but I don't think they have the damage to extend this fight. Mako just so much beefier in a lot of these early exchanges. Root only going to connect onto one. Lock now set down. Jackie Love burning. Ignite ticking. Yon needs to back away. Tien on the way. They might just try to press for the dive here. The Xin is so damn strong.
Yeah, they know he's here. So Yon and Core JJ just have to buy time for APA to get here. They're baiting.
And swinging, trying to fall off the hook.
Oof.
Sidestep from Tien. Strong.
Yeah, they know he's here. So Yon and Core JJ just have to buy time for APA to get here. They're baiting.
And swinging, trying to
Oh, he didn't have his Q3 up.
So damn strong.
Yeah, they know he's here. So Yon and Core JJ just have to buy time for APA to get here. They're baiting.
And swinging, trying to fall off the hook.
Ooh, this was super close. I mean, that's such a cocky thing to do, though. Like, you give him vision.
Buy time for APA to get here. They're baiting. And swinging, trying to fall off the hook.
Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, it's not blind. You get he gets vision on Yun because Yun autos him. Like, why? You know his W and E are up. What? What the fuck? Why would you auto him?
Protect that dragon. Yon's just gonna die. Flashing out, trying to get a bit more damage down. Mako gonna grab the kill. APA on the way in. Has he already burned the flight? It looks like the answer is yes. They will just settle for defending the tower.
Look at the top side though. Wants to try and respond here. 369 won't be able to clear out this wave.
Twisted Fate is he's literally just going Cull. We have double Cull game.
About to take over to level 6, but crucially they've denied him that last little bit of XP. Oh, have to be careful about wasting their CC2.
Nah, 369 has to die, but they're gonna trade it for Drake, so it's all right.
Going down, but more than happy to try and finish the job. Impact stands back, tanks the aggro, makes sure the dive goes off without a hitch.
Meanwhile, because of the bottom side successful play for TES, they're going to pick up the first dragon of the game while APA takes over bottom lane. Does push this one out as on respawn you get your duo here. Yon and Core JJ move towards mid.
It's quite an even game state though at the moment. The fact that you oh hang on, oh no, this is gonna go back top. Oh, Umpty
trying to contest Humpty. I'm gonna take him out. We'll secure just a single grub there.
Yeah, I still think you're in a decent spot here as TL. Yes, you've got a minor gold lead coming through for top esports, but the fact you've got great scaling with APA and Yon puts you in a
You go TP on TF, the lane will be in a state where you're chunked and get frozen on during early. Nobody really does that, though. It's very rare to see the TP on TF.
We already talked about how good Rumble will be if you're able to get him some sort of control in that top side matchup. So for TL, this is a much better game state than what we saw at the same minute mark in the last game.
Yeah, certainly is. A lot of game states better than the game number 1 for them. So
was Jackie Love being 2,000 gold ahead in like 5 minutes bad?
I still think Yon and Core could have avoided a little bit more damage as Tien came through for that bottom side dive, but they'll be happy that it's not even worse this time around. Aurelian Soul quite good at putting a
I'm one follower away from 73,000, guys. You can be my 73,000th Twitch follow. It's a great honor. You can tell your grandchildren about it. Oh my god, Tien just big dickin'. Oh my god, Normie, Twitch TV, you are the chosen one.
But they'll be happy that it's not.
I mean, this is so wacky, guys. Okay, so we push in bot.
Game state's better than the game number 1 for them. So
we push in bot.
I still think Jan and Cork.
And then Jackie Love goes mid. They know the Senna is mid. So let's recap. They know the Senna is mid lane right now. And so they're probably going to go try and contest. They're either going to do one of two things. They're going to like pressure top, or they're just going to go to Void Grubs, right? So one Void Grub was already taken by Team Liquid. So they head over here. So Impact 6, he thinks he's cool, but he's not cool. Because Tien and Jackie Love are here. Tien flashes the wall. They hit the root. That's actually that's like a max range root from Senna. And then he equalizes himself. Remember, 369 still has ult, so he definitely can't run. He will be hunted down like a dog.
Gets a lot of attention in mid lane, but I don't think they can look for the dive here on Team Liquid. So Cream will be able to back away, and is about to say
now we get 2 Void Grubs.
Had overextended on top side, but with so much used by APA, you can push them off, but I think top esports can still win out in a fight.
Yeah, they do have a smite advantage here for Umpty, so they chase him off, and they're going to grab the second grub for themselves here as they come right back in. And then you get that reset from both 369 as well as
But I think Impact getting caught there was such a massive mistake. You had actually got the push in bot. And
thank you, Cactus Tea. I would drink it, Cactus Tea. For your tier 1 sub. Appreciate it.
To take the fight, to force them off and find that big win for
369 uses ult to get back into lane. Oh, sorry. It's hard because they're using the ult indicator for ants. You are correct though. I see that. He did do that right there. It's fine though. He's not going to live. Okay, we use ult onto Cream to like get a plate, I guess. Core and Umpty are here, guys. They're going to make a play. Impact doesn't have TP, nor does he have ult. He definitely can't get here. All right, they stop one Void Grub from going down.
They do have a smite advantage here for Umpty, so they chase him off, and they're going to grab.
Yeah, Umpty has smite, so they're just not going to take it. It would just be a drive-by smiting of the last scrub. All right, so Team Liquid still has a pretty decent chance to get four grubs. It's not bad. It's not bad. I was just nitpicking, Senpai. It's all right. We're here to nitpick. We're here to be technically correct, the best kind of correct.
With Impact getting caught, you'd get them pushed off, but they still get a Void Grub, and you end up giving that kill across the top.
I do not mind.
Going to be severely behind in this game because of all those top lane shenanigans. The Dragons continue to stack there, though. Jackie as well doing a pretty good job stacking 30 souls for himself in 9 minutes.
I think that's one of the big things, the difference in scaling. Both these champions relatively low impact, Senna, of course, additionally so because she's not farming. But the utility she offers for a champion like the Xin has been...
Is Nautilus a top-tier support pick right now? Seems like NA teams... It is very top-tier. It's very good. But, you know, unfortunately, when you first pick it and give it to Busio, it doesn't look that way.
125 there as well for a bit of extra AoE to make the stacking faster. But Yonakor has to be careful. They look for Tian. Forced to back off, retreat away from the wave.
He's still coming in behind them though, and they don't realize this.
Nice sidestep on the one becomes lightning. Quick flap, flap, flap from Jan.
Good response from Umpty though on the top side. He's just going to steal away all the camps, so making sure that he's still playing heavily into 369, denying him from being able to extend the lead that he has.
Okay, TF ult. He knows Umpty is there. This is a bold play by 369. That's why he's running away. I obviously sees Umpty. That's a little weird. Impact and Umpty both have flash. That's really cocky by 369. That could have been really dangerous. They could have both flashed on him.
I think it still would have been a little bit dangerous. You can, like, Rek'Sai hits that Q, she owns the bot side.
Jackie Love cannot miss, but the follow-up is not going to connect. Quick flash out from Jan.
Dude, Smolder very good at laning. Very, very good champion. Okay, well, he missed his W.
locked up. Cream on the way down. John's got nowhere to go, though. He's going to flap into the wall, and now it's a double TP. TES have they open.
Oh, God. Cream's here now. Everybody's here. Double TP into the bot side. Okay, but you got both their TPs, so it's worth, and now Twisted Fate can push. All right. All right, just fight. Just fight. Okay, run away. Whoa! 360 laser! Mako literally support or and TPs back in to kill them. This is how shit Aurelion Sol is early, guys. All right, we're just going to double TP. Why not? Why not? All right, MG shredded. He's going to take rockets. Hilarious. Hilarious skirmish. Thanks for all the LFN content. It's been carrying my work days. You're welcome. Happy to do it for you. Support our sponsors, please. Meanwhile, in top lane, Smolder TP's top, and Twisted Fate just takes it at minion waves and plates. Knocks him out of the Dragon's Flight. That's pretty good. The Ornn pick is so good here, guys. I love this fucking Ornn pick. Can we watch the 360 laser again? Sure. 360 no scope laser. MLG big plays. Here we go. Dude, I love how Tien goes behind him. He forces him to 360 laser. It does save Jackie Love. It is a play that saves Jackie Love. I own 20. Thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. Is Freeze Pipe coming back? We're talking to them again. They were a good one. I think they'll probably come back.
I'm not going back to that mess down there. Going back up topside, clean up the rest of these minions, but they're making it exciting this time around. In the end, Top Esports though still with the.
I think our code still works for Freeze Pipe though, so if you want to buy one, it might encourage them to come back. I noticed Monty doesn't age. I don't. It's great. It's a picture of Dorian Gray scenario. Or I'm a vampire. You pick. Are the Into the AM codes still valid? Yeah. I would wait, though. We actually just signed a new deal with them. They are going to be having a massive site-wide sale on the 20th of May, so I would wait a couple weeks. You'll see ads on our shows. I just signed a big deal with them for the rest of the year. Thanks to you guys. I'm actually wearing an Into the AM shirt right now. I pwn, brother, not I own. Oh, my sweet summer child. You do not leet speak. You do not leet speak. It's not I pwn. It's not. That's a Giga nephew take.
Double teleport comes in from TL, trying to fight off under the turret here.
He wasn't there when it was written. That's right. I own 20 knows what's up.
All right, from minute one, here we go. Team fight. Double teleport comes in from TL, trying to fight off under the turret here. As you mentioned, though, both Jan and Core JJ were so low that they pretty much instantly die at the beginning. And then it's the chase from the double.
This is just a hilarious fight, though. I mean, so many TPs were used in this engagement. Because remember, Smolder's TP was used top as well. And then Top Esports also TP'd in.
Here comes a 360 from the Dragon. APA cruises in. Can't quite get Jackie as Jackie flashes away.
Yeah, Jackie has a plot armor this game. The fact is, man, it's a flash away against Jan and now APA as well. He just refuses to die to the Dragons, but as this spike grubs are up, TL in the area, and that's a big old ultimate for APA.
The thing is, you only have to steal one of these, but all right, they're backing off. They're giving up the buff. Oh no, they got him. Never mind. Top Esports got two of them. Rip. This is the right way to take Void Grubs in this scenario, by the way, guys, is you obviously don't want to smite the first one to put your smite on cooldown, because if there was any kind of drive-by smiting or you get pushed off, you want to be able to deny and go 3-3-3, because you're playing from Void Grubs from behind, so that's how you do it. You smite, right? You take as much as you can get without using smite on the second buff if you only have one. So it is, as a jungler, about sequencing properly. Because if you use smite, even if you have double charge, you're still going to put yourself on a 15-second cooldown on 2 Void Grubs, and you're probably not going to be able to take the third.
For now, TL holding on is 369. He's trying to get a few extra plates.
It's the map play from top esports, though, which is going to be the problem.
369 is actually just getting giga funneled, by the way. This is underappreciated. So he finished his static shiv. Remember, he has TF passive as well. And he has 106. He took 2 plates on top side. He's about to take 3 plates, or maybe one more plate here. But he's already up 1,000 gold, and it's because he hasn't been involved in this. He's just been split pushing. So the thing about this game is it looks deceptive because you're like, oh, some of these skirmishes have been really close, but 369 has not been a part of them, and he has 1,000 gold lead now. So yeah, it's a 3,500 gold lead in total.
That are coming from TL, that's where you're going to be under a lot of threat.
So this is like one of those things where game states can look deceptive because 369 just hasn't been part of the play. Senna is only 200 gold down, actually depressing. Dude, that is so true because he's 104 and has support item. He's like 100 CS down, but
One last plate remaining.
is actually 200 gold down. That is crazy.
Walking in. TN does have a bit of support here as the tower falls. It becomes a bit more of a risky proposition.
Okay, so TF ult was popped, so they know exactly where it is. That's pretty good. That's a pretty good equalizer, but the shield coming through from the Senna ult is going to nullify a lot of that. TN gets the knockback, so there's not going to be follow-up damage. He's now zoning. CoreJJ is dead. Umpty goes in. What the fuck? Oh, Umpty ults, but so the reason why he ults here is because it will get him in range, and he is going to do damage since he's inside Jhin ult. But this is a % missing HP damage from Rek'Sai ult. It's an execute. So when you're at 50% HP, it just doesn't do any damage, and now you're in the middle of 3 of them, and you're going to get gold carded. You're also not burrowed, so you can't unburrow immediately. See, he has to then burrow, then pop up, but he actually gets knocked up by Q3, and then TN flashes out. So, not great, is what I'm saying. Not great Rek'Sai play. But then Cream face checks the brush, so...
Healing from the Senna, probably enough to keep Cream standing, but
he has Bloodsong Dung.
JJ's here.
He has Bloodsong Dung.
JJ hook, sidestep from JackeyLove, not going to work. Knock up, where's it going to go? TN now going to dash enough to keep Cream standing, but JackeyLove.
What the fuck did TN?
Good damage here.
Where did TN go? Okay, so he goes. He kills Gromp. Oh, he kills Gromp. That's how he gets all his HP back.
Cream standing, but JackeyLove wants to keep fighting.
So he actually is high HP here. He kills Gromp and then takes Hextech Gate behind. So they see that, though. They see him take the Hextech Gate. He was trying to go farm, but then everybody decided to face check the Rek'Sai brush. But TN's here. Misses W. Oh, he hits W on the core. Doesn't have ult.
Might be able to get a bit more here, but TES flawless retreat. They don't give up another member.
Yun's still 100 stacks off of being relevant.
It doesn't stop.
If they had baited TL in a little bit further,
Where the fuck have you been? Well, I've been making league shows for the last, what, 4 years? Been streaming a bunch. I've been around. Where have you been is a better question.
Have accrued already, so that's got to be the goal for Team Liquid. Try and focus on one half of this map here.
I literally do 3 League of Legends podcasts.
I'm loving all the TPs that we're seeing. I'm loving that everyone just wants to fight, but here, this is what we were saying, the solo kill coming through from Mako in that top side. Part of the Forge God catches APA before he gets over the wall. The knock-up as he starts to go into that Cosmic Flight. And
If Pioshik is on TL, do you think they win a game this series? Umzi's better than Pioshik, guys.
Yeah, Mako's done being the supporting cat.
Oh my god.
The knock-up as he starts to go in, but
What is this? What is this? What is happening in the top side?
game's class. I am loving all the TPs that we're seeing.
Wait, when was this? I missed this.
And Creek
Over the wall before they walk it in.
Oh, this was during this play? During this play, the support Ornn solos the Aurelion Soul?
Unable to do much of anything. Core taken out before there's even any fight to speak of. Umti though, untouched. Tien about to fall. Here comes Mom for a bit of backup, but it's 369 in the back.
Yeah, I didn't even catch that. The fucking Ornn kills the Aurelion Soul in topside in the middle of that fight. How does this work?
The solo kill coming through from Mako in that top side. Part of the Forge God.
Interrupts his flight, hits the wall, knock up. All right, well, just had all his cooldowns up, I guess.
Mako's done being the supporting cast. He wants to be the main character. As we can see here again in the mid lane. Jan now backing up. And a bit of poke means a few extra stacks, but Jackie
He does fly into the wall. That was really bad.
about to be 60 for the Senna. Jackie
He flew into the wall and then was interrupted by Ornn ult, so then it was really easy to get the knock up afterwards. ABA kind of played himself. Did he have flash up? No, he didn't. All right.
He wants to be the
Fair
main
enough.
character. As we can see here again in the mid lane. Jan now backing up. And a bit of poke means a few extra stacks, but Jackie Love stacks.
Ornn has tons of MR now, too.
About to be 60 for the Senna. Jackie Love.
Dude, look at Mako. Mako gives such few fucks about this Smolder. He literally has itemized like pure MR.
Unafraid of Umti. Root will not connect.
His job is to like split push into a soul, I guess.
First solo kill this MSI. He already got one as well against Fnatic, so Mega's popping off, and now he's moving into the mid lane while TN moves up towards APA in the top side.
Those world champions, pretty good. Pretty good. 5 world champions in this game. Unfortunately, top esports have 3 of them, so
It's a
what can we
Wait,
do?
but T1 has 5. What do we do?
We saved that problem for G2 esports. For now, it's TL versus TES, and unsurprisingly, the MasterCard lane economy snapshot favoring TES at this point in the game. But again, a lot of the intangibles, a lot of the power of the TL composition is not in the gold. It's the champions they have chosen. So we'll see.
All right, I'm gonna check Mako real quick. Oops, not this one. This one. All right. What? How much Ornn has he actually played? Because this was more of a life thing. He's played 2 games of Ornn. Ornn and Ornn. All right. Played it on March 23rd. Top esports versus NIP. I watched this game, but I don't remember it. So they did do the Senna Ornn in this game as well. Hey guys, do you notice anything similar about this game that took place that Top Esports won on March 27th? You know, do you notice anything similar? Interesting. This was when Smolder was busted though. But I mean, into the Ornn pick into Hui Smolder is obviously mega, right? And look, do you notice something else? Do you notice something else? Xin Zhao into low mobility Smolder plus a low mobility mid laner. It's almost like they know how to play this composition.
To have a lane economy snapshot and a Senna, fasting Senna that is ahead.
Yeah.
Ahead in gold as the fasting one. Well,
Here comes APA. 369. Extra shielding coming over the top. Impact taken down. APA going to be forced to use the empowered ulti just to lock up.
Terrible flash. 369 actually doesn't look very good on this Twisted Fate. But it doesn't matter because he has Giga Gold. He doesn't have to look good. He just has to split push.
It's similar to the last game, though, where top esports get to this point where they're like, cool, we can take these extended skirmishes.
That's unfair. They came prepared.
5 scenario. Cream is just pushing on that top side, gets the tower. They go 1 for 1 in that bot trade. They still get a ton of ultimates out of TL. And yes, the dragon's up, but you're about to lose 2 towers as TL.
We make it force the fight.
TP in.
And hook, good start.
Okay, Xin Zhao is ult as a get out of jail free card. Here comes Mako. Impact is trying to dodge, getting knocked up. He is successful in that endeavor. All right, all right. That was a terrible TP. Man, Top Esports doesn't look good in some of these. honestly, guys, like I think Jackie Love, look, I think they're doing this because they're winning so hard that they're happy gaming a little bit, but Jackie Love did play too far forward on the Lucian in that last game. And frankly, like, why are we wasting TP here? Like, this guy's dead. Why are we wasting Mako's TP when Cream doesn't have TP topside? Like, what the fuck was the point of this? You actually just waste a bunch of, you know, ults and shit here and TP for no reason. This is actually a bad play by Top Esports.
Dragon will be secured. They get a TP out of the side of TES, but as you mentioned,
that's bad.
Grabbing yet another tower. Yeah, I'm gonna get hooked though. This is big. APA now coming in. Ulti from the Twisted Fate. They might TP out of the side of TES, but
yeah, you actually die here too, which is super bad. Because Tien just plays too cavalierly. He has no ult anymore, so it's free. It doesn't matter. It's fine, you get TF ult as well. That's pretty bad. I mean, the tier 2 concentrated gold onto Corki is really good, but you need to just give up the dragon right there. That is pretty bad by Top Esports. I don't think they do that versus a good team, though. I think they're happy gaming. But this is one of those reasons why we just don't think Top Esports is as good as the other Asian teams. I mean, then they just, because Team Liquid is incapable of holding a W. Like, why are we got the TF ult? Why are we doing lane assignments this way? Okay, so he TPs the bot. Let's watch TF. Nautilus is not recalling. They have a pink ward here. How did they die with a pink ward here? Where is Rumble going? What is Rumble doing? They just want to dive TF. So they're trying to set up a dive onto TF, but 369 is obviously super aware of this. They literally sacrifice Yun for Krugs. Impact also is running around in circles doing nothing. Look at this call, guys. We're getting Krugs because we need this. He's getting Krugs because he needs this lane to push in to dive. Impact is just running around in circles here doing nothing. Core doesn't recall. He wants to be in on the dive action too, but, you know, 369 is reading this play, and he realizes that if they commit to bot side, what happens is the Corki can just shove mid and take mid turret, right? It's actually worth it in some ways to just sacrifice 369 here. Like, he looks, and he literally sees them. He actually steals Big Krug. He steals the Big Krug. Oh! Oh my god. And then we TP in for no reason. Oh, APA's here. He's just his fetish is watching his teammates get fucked, so he had to TP in. So they don't make a play bot side. They get nothing. 369 gets the wave anyway. Look at this. He just walks back up and takes the wave. Oh my god. That's a macro blast.
Mako's huge with Jackie Love behind him.
APA. I think you just have to retreat here. APA forced the flash. Not quite respecting the engage potential of Mako's Ornn.
Umti's still there. Umti's still looking for anyone on the exit.
A lot of things happening in this game.
Cream. Does he know it's Cream though?
Yes.
surely Mako's footsteps are way more impactful than Cream with a little dog. You know?
You understand.
I mean, Corki's flying. How does he even make footsteps? Shouldn't Corki not be detectable by Tremor Sense? Or Aurelion Soul? How do you Tremor Sense them?
Was always going to be such a risk, like nearly a decade with Edward Gaming, a world championship, an MSI championship, but this man is performing so well alongside.
Yun loves getting knocked up.
Immediately murdering anyone on TL that steps up.
And you can see this fight is so tough. But to build on what you said, Rob, it's not just what Mako has done for Top Esports, it's also what Mako has done for Jackie Love, right? This duo is so lethal, so consistently oppressive, and it feels like every matchup we have seen so far, certainly in this tournament, and in so many in the LPL as well, they are terrifying. TL are experiencing it.
TL not standing against walls versus Orange challenge. Difficulty impossible. These games are comedy, guys. Oh, yep. Let's hook the Ornn in. Yep, that's the one we wanted. We want that guy. We got 1/4 of his HP, boys. We call it a W. Here we go. Ornal, they used all their CC, so he knows he can just use it for free. Then he gets the... They're standing next to walls again. 369 CF is shit. Whatever, it doesn't matter. Mako literally just waits out all of their CC before using the Ornald. All right, it's Baron time.
Yeah, I think they're going to be able to get it too, because only Jan and Core JJ, with Jan being so low.
How do you have an additional TP and get absolutely macro blasted this badly, Team Liquid? You literally have one more TP and you can't figure it the fuck out. Yun's almost there, guys, though. To Yun's credit. You know, that ain't bad considering that he's 0-3. Now he's gonna get that. He's gonna get that 22-minute fucking buff. Oh, I muted myself. Hold on. Oh, I'm back. To Yun's credit, he has a lot of stacks. He's gonna get the 22-minute buff, which considering he's been getting bopped in lane is not terrible.
Well, that thing's going straight down mid. And so is
I'm still muted? I'm not muted anymore.
Squad as Mako tries to chase them through their own jungle. Got his level lead on Jan as well. Where'd that Herald go? There we go. Drive it right on down.
We still have a Herald at 22 minutes into this game.
Nice use of the E from APA. Incredible ability for stalling waves, but yet another charge is going to come through. Mako.
Thank you, Mr. Doubtful, for your Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it.
One inhibitor already down. TES got what they came for, shifting their sights now to the bottom side of the map, where 369 is already pushing in.
And you've already
all right, now we get soul points.
Until this dragon comes up, so mid wave is already shoved in, bot wave now shoved in. You basically collect it on the way back out. They're going to look for the reset. It's so difficult for TL to try and respond to any of this right now.
They can't walk up on the tier 2. I mean, maybe they can defend inhibs, they can stall. Big stack breakpoint for Jan, but again, only 1.5 items means, yeah, the kit is favoring you right now, but the items are probably just too far behind.
APA at least collecting enough of Stardust for the empowered ultimate. Again, though, it does have to be like.
All right, he's got the big ulti. Yun has the buff. Now's their time to shine. We've been waiting for this moment. It's Team Liquid's time to come alive, guys. It's their time to shine. Let's go. We have Big Aurelion Soul. Oh, we've got Smolder 225 stacks. Let's go. It's time. Surely this is where they win the game, right, guys? Mr. Doubtful, thank you for giving out the 1 community sub. I appreciate that. It only took, to get to this point, it only took them getting a 15k gold gap, giving up Baron, and being on Soul Point, Hextech Soul Point. That's all it took, guys. The price of this moment was 15,000 gold, -2 dragons, and Baron. Surely they're going to win now with this very, very good composition that definitely doesn't only win in NA.
Finding a little bit of poke that he can. You can see the execution threshold on Jackie Love's health bar, but they're very far away from that point.
This comp is the new Bjergsen's mid-zillion. That's what this fucking comp is. It's such a bait. It's like undefeated in LCS, LCS, LCS. Smolder and Aurelion Soul. Fucking terrible.
For the Twisted Fate, TES going for the end in an instant. They shut down TL, their hopes of scaling, their hopes of getting these dragons into a powerful state, and they will move on to match point in the first best of 5 of MSI 2024.
In EMA Masters Finals, ADC Smolder got the stacks at 1935. You can get it at 18 minutes. You can do it. But I'm saying it's impressive because he was 0-3 that he got it. I'm saying it's impressive because of his lane he was repeatedly dove. He was held back, and he still got it relatively fast. But it doesn't matter, guys. Because you cannot live. Watch Yun here. Ornal. Oh, he doesn't even get Ornalted. Cream just walks on his face. Yeah, all right. This is also what I was talking about, guys. Is like when you have 369 on the Twisted Fate with the exhaust, like he literally pops ult, runs away, and then TPs over here. This is a good play. Because he does this thinking he's going to take out Smolder, but he just gets Impact instead. But it doesn't matter. Like, whoever he gets, whether it's Aurelion Sol or Smolder or whatever, in the backline is going to be good. So the TF actually has pretty good utility here in team fights. Thank you, ND048, for your Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you. I don't appreciate the rest of you dirty freeloaders, especially you guys on YouTube.
Pretty good team. Pretty good team. What do you think our chances for the reverse sweep are?
What do you think the chances of reverse sweep are? 0%. 0%.
2-0 over Team Liquid Honda.
Damn, all right. I know you YouTubers. It's okay. I still like you. A little bit. I'm going to go get some more coffee and grab some oatmeal. I'll be back in just a couple, guys. All right, we're back, guys. Sergeant Wanzin. That's what I'm going to guess your name is. Thank you for Twitch Prime sub. What am I eating? Eating some glorious steel cut oats. Very healthy. So what I did, I cooked them in the Instant Pot. It's oatmeal. So it's steel cut oats that I cooked with water and cinnamon, and I diced up a bunch of Granny Smith apples and put them in there. And it's delicious. Very healthy meal. Unlike normal, quick oatmeal, this is, contains, it's a whole grain, very high in protein. Why does the cutting material matter? It doesn't. I mean, you can get rolled oats too, but the thing is, like, quick oatmeal, the reason why it cooks quickly is because, like, brown rice and white rice, they've removed part of the plant. And so this is whole grain. It's much better for you. Am I vegetarian? Absolutely not. But the thing is, if you cook it in an Instant Pot or another electric pressure cooker or a regular pressure cooker, it doesn't take forever to make. So, very good for you. Also very tasty. I say NZF, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. H. A la Tierra 2 Nico Trex, thank you for your sub. I appreciate you. How do you recommend to do rice in a real, actually good rice cooker? Bring back Zilf Zaddy cooking streams? I will. While I'm in Colorado here, I'm grabbing all of my cooking stream equipment and taking it back to Korea. I will bring it back probably at the end of May or early June. Why did you look so offended by being asked if you're a vegetarian? Because I grill big meat, man. I love it. I love it. 2-hour stream today, already finished the whole series. Hey, Grandpa. Like it's not that I'm offended by being a vegetarian. I mean, I understand the vegetarian position. Like, factory farming's fucking gross. Factory farming is repulsive, but it's the world we live in. It's the world we live in. I also have an ethical. I have an ethical issue. Like, I think I should be able to kill animals if I eat meat. So when I was 21, I had a friend who had a farm, and I went and I butchered sheep and chickens by hand, like killed them by hand and then butchered them by hand. So I've done that, man. I do think it's fucked up that factory farms exist and then meat just appears on grocery store shelves and you never actually have to interact with the death of animals. Have I ever been hunting, or would you? I have not been hunting, but oh no, I have been hunting. That's a lie. And yes, I absolutely would. I think that's hunting is actually better because you're controlling animal populations and you're eating it, right? Hunting, I think, is extremely ethical. Because there are no wolves anymore to control the deer populations. You can buy ethically produced meat, of course you can. Thank you, Cold Light. But my commentary is here. It's on my YouTube channel. You don't have to miss it. But I do love meat. Florida banned lab-grown meat. I know, it's so stupid. It's not like it's even cheap to buy lab-grown meat yet. What a ridiculous performative legislation. DeSantis is a weirdo, man. It's like banning the thing that is not even remotely economical to make yet. Also, you know what I don't understand about that platform is like the Republicans were always about limited government and I'm going to make my own choices. Like, why are they like, yeah, we get to decide what you fucking eat? What is that? It's not even like their small government position makes no sense. And like, why are they trying to dictate what people eat? It's so weird. I don't even understand their like the overarching policy anymore. Like what is their goal? I thought it was for personal freedom and limited government and choice. Like it's psycho that you can actually pine for the Reagan Republican days. Small government unless you're wrong, and then they need to step in. I know, it's so stupid. Whatever. Like, I don't care. Just make internally consistent decisions. You know what I mean?
Now the final directing the focus of UMT as we see more APA focus bans.
That's all right. DeSantis is mega flaccid. Imagine being so flaccid you get absolutely dumpstered by Donald Trump in the primaries. That's so sad. Clearly, nobody gives a shit about his positions. All right. Anyway, enough of that. DeSantis has tiny penis energy, dude.
The ban's been changed last time, so do you try and target TN? Do you take away the Zinze, which was such a pain on the invades, or do you look for something else?
7 80 carry bans?
Yeah, be in the future.
Open as well. Whereas you give the Lucian go, right, that we know they're going to take us.
All right, let's talk about this game. Okay. So we're back to banning Talia, Ziggs, and Callista, top esports. So interesting, TL has opted into Red Side again. Now they're banning the Twisted Fate. I didn't think that 369's Twisted Fate was very good. He just got given free lanes, basically. And he did the right macro plays, but I think that was 369's first TF game ever, which is kind of crazy considering how powerful he is. We are going to first pick Lucian this time around, so we're back on this, I guess, which is fine. We could first pick Senna again. Oh, no, Senna's banned. TL realized, oh, shit, maybe we shouldn't try and opt into Smolder scaling. Dude, top esports played Team Liquid like a fiddle, by the way. As we saw earlier, like, they literally baited out the Smolder pick by picking Senna. Now I'm just going to take Lucian. Jin Nami? That is trash. That is trash, guys. And remember, we can still take Milio. Milio's kind of fallen out of the meta. Milio fell out of the meta, but he was always a good option because you can increase Lucian range, which is very good when he's frontlining and trying to deal a lot of poke damage. Yeah, it's not as good because you don't have Nami buffs, right? It's not as good. But you still have good peel. Dude, this is crazy. Here's a question for you. Can Yun not play Draven? Because if you're going to take Nami Draven's like a lot better. Let's just check. We're on a voyage of discovery. Yun. He has never played Draven. Wow, that was his first loss on Smolder ever. How embarrassing for the North American region. Why doesn't he play Varus? Oh, they banned Varus. Wait, they banned Varus? What the fuck did they think was going to happen? Why would they ban Varus? Can nobody play Ashe? Can nobody play Ashe?
Does have other good pairings like the Milio with some AD ratio there. Okay, and they steal away the.
Dude, Mako is literally just laughing at them. Mako's actually just fucking laughing at them.
The Milio, yes.
It's like, what the fuck? What are you gonna do with Jin Nami?
Oh, I remember. That was silly. Him and Lucian became like the main partner.
Oh, that's 369. Sorry.
Can, restore that.
Oh no, it was Mako. It was Mako.
For the side of TL. Jin, an unexpected factor.
So when these buffs came out, I was like, ooh, this is, like these are actually really cool buffs because they like snuck them in under the guise of getting more fours into the kit of Jin.
Under the
and they're like, oh look, it's lore stuff, right? We're turning it to 44 damage up to 74%.
Like the thing about Jin is that he actually, I think, can be effective. The lethality builds are not bad. I mean, he's certainly not top tier. Let's be honest, guys. But like, how shit is Jin? I mean, he's not good, but he does. The lethality builds can be interesting, and if you have enough follow-up damage, or because he can still be used in pick comps. Like, if you think about how Jin can be used, you have to think about how teams like T1 use Jin, which is to use his. Basically, he's used for his R and his W for long range engage. But that does mean that you have to get a lot of carry pressure elsewhere. I mean, the Tristana is still up. I would say the Tristana is probably the pick you want here. At least Tristana is better with Nami in the mid game once you group, but we're picking a really... Okay. Like, at least Nami has some level of synergy, right? Right, guys?
Right. But he does have a really...
it's okay, they have tidal wave for Peel for Aurelion Soul. That's what we're doing.
The Lucian Nami dream team up there, so maybe they're cooking at least. They're cooking.
Oh yeah, Kobe, what are they cooking? What are they cooking? No, I don't want that.
And that's what you like to see in a elimination, or not elimination game, but final game, possible final game of the series.
I mean, it
usually... Are we banning Xin Zhao now? You should probably ban Xin Zhao. I would ban Xin Zhao if I were you, Team Liquid.
I'm curious what TL want to take alongside.
I think you should ban Xin Zhao. I think you absolutely should not let Tian's pointy spear get in your butthole.
Do you want second ban phase?
But I think if you look at the side for Team Liquid, you know they have something prepped. Remains. It does free them up a little bit of space elsewhere, but unsurprising to see two bans leveraged to Cream.
Yeah, a couple of Cream target bans here, and of course, since they already have their Aurelion Soul, that's kind of like for Lucian, who does, of course, already have the Milio ultimate to help keep him safe.
Well,
okay, no Jax. They're just taking away a flex pick as well as the Volibear. Okay, we're going to take Urgot into Cassante. Okay, Xin Zhao, right? Right? Yeah, yeah, yes. Okay, of course it is. But we're... Vi! Why are we taking Vi? Take Maokai. You need Peel. Who follows up on the Vi? Who follows up on it? So Vi goes in. Vi does what? Vi does what? Ults Corki, and then what happens? Like, Aurelion Soul ults him, I guess? Okay, so we're definitely picking Rumble here, right? Because you need more backline damage. So we're definitely picking Rumble so that we can use Equalizer plus Aurelion Soul ult plus Vile, right? And we followed up with Jinnar. We're definitely picking Rumble, right? Right?
I guarantee at one...
Because the thing
no!
Take demolish into the matchup and just shove waves into, hey, I'm going to be able to tank or take a couple of these plates and just present the Cassante behind it, especially when you're looking at, oh, we've got a Jin bot lane, we've got an Aurelion Soul mid.
Oh my god, guys. What is this fucking Renekton gonna... What is this Renekton gonna do? He's gonna get a flank and Milio's just gonna kick him out. Or he's going to get Cassante ulted out. Why? Just pick Rumble. You need to pick a comp. Look, I understand why they're doing this. So the thought process here from Team Liquid is Renekton plus Vi equals good in lane. And maybe they're like, oh, Vi can gank for the Jhin, and Jhin will hit the W, and then we CC combo them, and we hit W, and we hit the bubble, and then we hit the Vi ult or the Vi Q, and then we kill them. But the thing about it is that this composition is probably like unplayable in a 5v5. It's unplayable, guys. Because the Vi can't ult anybody. The CC will be cleansed by Milio. You can't flank versus Milio and Cassante as Renekton. And you have no range to kill the Corki. And just the Aurelion Soul ult is not enough to kill their backline. You needed to have Rumble also. Right? So you literally just lose via range. And also, Jhin Nami is fucking Terabad. And also, guys, if Aurelion Soul dies, there is no more damage. At least if you had Rumble, there would be damage. I think Rumble's the pick here.
Top side, knowing that his other 2 lanes should be relatively safe.
And they have Vi, Ultimate, Aurelion, Soul, Star, Jhin, long-range follow-up stuff to try and kill Jackie. We'll see. Can
What the fuck are you talking about, Kobe? They can't kill Jackie Love. There's Emilio.
Well, so far, I think for every
Nobody
team,
has.
Yeah, no one has.
Nobody has,
No one
but,
has,
you know.
But you got to start somewhere. And look, I'm excited to see the Jhin.
So if Aurelion Soul ever dies in a team fight, the game is over.
The TL bot lane, the return to the Smolder, the Jhin now being brought out, splitting up the Lucian Nami duo. Obviously something that's pretty hard to do because I don't think there's any AD in the game other than Lucian who uses Nami quite as well. We'll see. Perhaps the Jhin give a run for the money.
Schmitty content. Thank you for your Twitch Prime sub.
This draft that they bet the series on. The opposite side for TES. It's been dominance in game 1, dominance in game 2. The way they won, a little bit different. The fact that they won, very convincing.
Very convincing. Both games have been very
Monty getting mind blast every pick. Yeah, because it's fucking so bad. Dude, I'm actually shocked. Like, I think Team Liquid's coaching and their drafting was generally very good in NA. I have no idea what the fuck they're on today.
For sure, right?
Or maybe we're just, becoming the unknown. Maybe we're stepping into unknown territory with this
stepping
Jhin.
into the unknown here at MSI.
Yeah. Whatever else you want to say about the bot lane matchup, Jan's getting bonus points from a branding perspective. He has brought out many unknowns.
At least TL can enjoy K-Barbecue after the series. No, they'll have to Mala Hot Pot, man. It's Chengdu, baby.
Can't imagine a, well, a champ I would have less in a lane swap than Jhin, so we'll see what the TL approaches. For now, though, the level 1, bit of aggressive posturing. Some poke coming in for Cream, of course, does have the first strike, so we'll grab a tiny bit of extra gold.
2 Stardust. Dracos is the current lead after that trade.
Thing is, we know about Team Liquid is that they love stacking. There's a Dark Harvest on Yan.
Okay, so we see empty top side. Already we lane swapping the Lucian again to level 3. Fine.
The sweeper now.
I think they just wanted to spot it where Cassante was, so they end up spotting that Cassante is on top side, so they send Renekton to top, which is why we're seeing top esports immediately swap. I think TL expected them to try and lane swap, but then now they're actually going to end up lane swapping.
Dark Harvest Jhin, baby.
It's a bit unfortunate for TL, as the mind games will continue. And Jackie Love and Mako, as you already highlighted, are going to have a much better time.
All right, so
in this push and on
they actually don't see the lane swap coming in, but they can probably suspect it. Ward isn't in a place where it's going to catch them.
They're mismatching into top side on the TES. TL will know that the tower and the plates will.
Okay, Cassante is there in the bot lane.
Junglers are going to be the next kind of big question. Are they going to go for a 2 or 3 wave stack? Will they look to contest some of the XP here? Impact hiding in the brush.
Okay, we have weak side jungle starts for both junglers.
All about XP, and Impact's going to get a lot of it for free.
It's the same with 369. He's hiding.
This is a cheeky OG trick. But credit to Impact, by the way. Credit to Impact. This is what you used to do like 10 years ago.
They found them.
They found both.
Impact. Double tap.
Nice job. Nice job by Impact. That's like a 10-year-old trick that only a vet like Impact would know.
On 369 on the bottom side for the TL bot lane.
Yeah, everybody's practiced enough lane swaps. They know number 1 goal at the start is fine.
Batty Man, thank you for your tier 1 sub. All I want to see is Impact go back to Korea for one last ride with a top LCK team and prove what I know to be true. He can still be a top 5 top laner in the world if he plays in a real league. He could be good. I mean, I'd love to see him replace Doran. Helmet's Head. Take my Bezos bucks. Thank you for your Twitch Prime sub. I appreciate you guys.
Both of them do find the top laner.
Ooh, good damage. 4 shot.
Always. The duck lane swaps there. No.
Every single creep a boon to have. Nice bit of damage on a 369 on the bottom side from the TL bot lane.
Yeah.
That 4 shot does hurt with Nami, though. Gotta say.
No, number 1 goal at the start is find that top laner. Both of them do find the top laner.
Ooh, good damage. 4 shot.
Always.
That was impressive.
He can't stick around.
Level 2 here.
The thing is that 369 can stay here and just leech XP. It's not a big deal.
Relatively healthy, all things considered, and
he's scouting for vision for.
If he goes back to Korea, he has to immediately to military. I think he may not because of green card, but he can't stay there for a long time, so he's not going back, guys. He's not going back. He also owns a house in LA with Reapered, so. Tier B, thank you for your Twitch Prime sub.
So much time on that bot lane tower. Yes, Jin, not great. Tower.
Okay, nice job by Core. But I'm not sure you actually deny any of that minion wave by doing that. You took a tower shot. He doesn't, because it's a cannon wave, because it's a third wave crash, guys. That recall actually, the recall denial doesn't actually do anything.
But Impact was able to sneak a more experience than 369 was. With Jan and CoreJJ chasing him all around, they were able to force him back.
I mean, not anymore, though. Kobe's point is moot because you see the TP coming in, and 369 is going to end up with more XP because the wave crashed.
They have to go for the dive. 4v2, 4v1.
Slowly going to get deleted. Root going to connect from Jan.
Ghost is still up for 369.
On the way down. Ball breaker going to be big.
369 is almost 3.
What can he do to survive here? Pathmaker doesn't even have the Q yet. Just wants
is W. Yeah, he's dead. All right. Fair enough. Nice job. Good job by Impact.
Great dive orchestration by TL. So because CoreJ and JJ.
But now you don't catch any of the wave topside. That's the problem, is that this is going to be equivalent probably to that first blood. With the plates and everything like that. Then you're going to be able to swap back because Jackie Love is 3 now. They're both 3, so they're going to swap after this wave.
This wave before it goes down.
And that wave is going to bounce back out away from top esports on bottom side.
This is actually a huge W for top esports. That first blood was kind of meaningless.
Back sitting under there, Impact actually got the kill on him. So Impact is going to have that.
Denied that whole stacked wave.
TES, when they reset, they'll be a bit behind on tempo here for the top side of the map if they do want to contest grubs. Only about 45 seconds till that spawns, but we'll have a much better.
Grubs don't spawn in 45 seconds. They changed that Dracos on this patch. It's 6 minutes now.
Despite everything that happened on the bottom side, in the favor of TL. Again, it was really Impact who won out on that dive, not necessarily the TL bottom lane.
It's also just a better CS scene from Jackie, but he takes the shot.
Bubble. But again, it's so hard to outtrade this Lucian. Igniting traded for exhaust here. Bit of poke back. Jan gonna reload Whisper. CoreJJ now stepping up. right behind him, just trying to keep him interested. CoreJJ getting lower and lower. Next rotation of cooldowns could kill him.
Jan farm 16 to 36. Well, that's because he swapped into the top side. He swapped into the top side, guys.
Also on the way here, attracted by this.
And they lost the entire wave. They made a play for first blood bot lane that was taken by the Renekton. And the price of that was they had to drop that giant stacked wave in top. And then they die. Because CoreJJ must face check this brush. And there's a Lucian and a Xin Zhao in it. So it's free.
Just like that, it feels like 2 are going to fall. They back away. Crucially, waiting over the wall will not be able to punish.
He missed 10 CS on first 4 waves. That's pretty bad, especially because you have Jin Q that you're probably maxing.
They jump all 3 of them out, immediately bursting down. CoreJJ doesn't even have time to flash. Jan does flash and barely lives, though.
And honestly, great pathing from TN. Denies it, just ignores his bot side altogether and says, look, I'm going to come up here to make sure that we can turn this around, because that could be the play that broke the camel's back for TL, with getting that extra resources going across into Jackulov, being able to get the Noon Quiver now off this reset. You can play for Dragon, you can play for the Void Grubs in 20 seconds, and just make life very, very uncomfortable TL over the next few skirmishes.
Difficult thing Surviving on the top side. Noonquover now coming in for Jack.
20 CS down in 5 minutes after laning 2 versus 1. Yeah, but they pushed that turret and they dove, so it is somewhat it's not good, obviously, but it is somewhat understandable.
Starting to feel a little bit like game 1.
You guys just have to understand that they traded that for the first blood, and then they lost a bunch of CS just on the map in general in the top wave. So here we are.
He's got the kill. He's got the CS difference. Umpty is going to be able to take up the dragon on the bottom side of the map. Or
is he?
Start it up as TN finds him.
APA, of course,
is he? You have an Aurelion Soul. You have no mid prio. Is he going to be able to take this Drake?
Shows himself in mid
Mako's there.
But then immediately heads on back.
Okay, Q down for Vi.
When becomes lightning does hit onto Umpty, which is 2 members of TL on the bottom side, and for now APA is
TL just leave.
But with Mako spending his time roaming on down, like
dude, I fucking love Aurelion Soul. What a great champ that provides you so much pressure in the mid lane. Allows you to skirmish early. The thing is, guys, even if he's winning the 1v1 with Arcane Comet, he just absolutely can't fight. And the problem here with Aurelion Soul, I'm going to go back to the draft real quick for you guys. I'll come back. Is like, look at the resources this Aurelion Soul has to take. This is what is so shit about APA. So you drop 2 bans on him, then he has to opt into Aurelion Soul after you see Xin Zhao, right? Because he doesn't have any other champs. And then you're like, oh, but I would get clapped by Cream's Ahri and Tristana. So now we have to ban those in the second rotation, right? Actually, Xin Zhao was drafted here. It was Lucian Milio. So you see Lucian, but here's the thing. Let me go back. Sorry. Here's what's so shit about APA. Okay. Here's the draft. They first pick Lucian. Okay, well, they banned Talia and Ziggs. So what happens now? All right, well, we have to take Aurelion Soul because otherwise Aurelion Soul will be banned in these 2 bans. But in order to get the Aurelion Soul, we have to ban Tristana and Ahri because we can't possibly let Cream have that, which means that we can't ban Xin Zhao. So now the Xin Zhao is in the draft and he can jump on the Aurelion Soul in the late game and he can skirmish early, take every single objective on the map, and Aurelion Soul can't do anything about it because he has no mid control over objectives because he's a fucking turd dragon. So the cost of APA is enormous. It's enormous. He warps your entire draft in really shitty ways. It's like last year at Worlds when Adam couldn't play Rumble. When Adam on BDS could not play Rumble, it basically fucks your entire draft. APA's champion pool fucks their draft. It fucks their draft. And then you can't contest anything. And then they just get that, they just walk on that Drake for free.
Top esports dragon.
It also means that Jackie Love, like as this wave collapses, should actually be able to get some solo.
Why not just play Ori or Ahri? Well, here's a question. APA has had some decent Ahri games, so I'm confused about that. I don't know the answer to that question.
Incredibly well timed impact. Still far away, forced to double dash out, but 369 wants to keep stepping up. Not willing to jump under the tower. APA trying to roam down to the bottom lane, but in the meantime, Cream just taking pot shots at the backside of that dragon. Trying to W in now, but TN immediately gets the lockup, but it's all falling apart. 1 kill traded back, but TL left wanting as Yon drops on the top side. Still far away.
I love this. So Impact at 1 HP, right? And we try and make the play here. We're playing Skirmish Drake because we know the Nami's coming. Tien doesn't have ult, so they try and make this. I mean, getting a kill is important, but you leave Yun in a 2v1 in the top side where he has no flash or exhaust. Yun just walks up and dies for free into he doesn't even have to use Ignite, but into a Lucian with Ignite. Yun is trolling. He knew Nami was gone, obviously.
And it's huge. It's just too big.
Also loses that wave into the turret, so he's never going to catch up in terms of CS. That's fun.
I did have to use the ultimate means you still got that culling available when you get back to your own lane, so can use that to rip.
APA also flashed for that, so now he's even more vulnerable. You can't make plays with Aurelion Sol Vi has to be one of the worst 2v2s of all time in mid lane.
Even with CoreJJ having his heal, having the Nami here. All right, let's take a look at Impact though. At least getting some demolish procs, a little bit of extra damage here.
It's shocking that Young could die right there. Like, what is he fucking doing? Nami's in river. Nami's in river. He doesn't know Milio is there. I mean, they're pinging Milio. They're pinging the turret, but Milio could be there. Yun plays it aggressively. So I think here's what happened to Yun. I think he doesn't see Milio, and he's like, this is my one shot to get back into this game and get some farm. And then Milio was there. That's what I think happened. I think the desperation was kicking in for Team Liquid at this point in time, and Yun knew that he's just going to be a useless pile of shit for the entire game. They show it. No. No. Basically, the cozy campfire goes down, and by that time, Lucian's already all in. He saw Milio. He sees him mid, which is why he thinks he's not there. They see him mid again. I think Aurelion Sol saw him, maybe not. But he passed through his own jaw. He doesn't see him. There's a replay at some point. All right, we'll wait for the replay.
Excellent predict on the impact.
It's just so well orchestrated by Top Esports. We're going to get to look at this play in the top end. Mako immediately comes back. Jackie Love goes in towards him, but
I don't know if I agree with that, guys.
It's just so well orchestrated by Top Esports. We're going to get to look.
All right, what? That's egregious. He doesn't even have any minions. There's not even any minions to kill. What is Yun doing in this play? There's not even any minions to kill. Milio is AFK on the map.
Mako immediately comes back. Jackie Love Esports just turned towards him, but instead they end up just turning over towards the boy grubs. And
all right, what is Yun doing here? He is down a lot of CS. He's down like 20 CS. He comes up to this wave, hits the dancing grenade, and instead of walking away, Mako as Milio is MIA on the map. And instead he walks up, and now Jackie Love has the cozy campfire, just giga alls into him. Remember, Jackie Love also has ignites. He didn't even have to use it. Wasn't in range, probably. Like, he's trying to avoid the freeze, Yun, but at the same time, when you don't know where the Milio is, oh, it's so ugly.
And these Mako rooms have been brutal. Roaming down, Jackie Love immediately backs away. They're able to secure the dragon. He shows up top just in time to get the all-in.
It's so desperate, guys.
This is tough for the side of TL. They will get a single grub. Give themselves... Shows up top.
All the over towards the boy grubs, and it's just so well orchestrated by Top.
Doesn't he see the Milio because of the blast cone? No, I don't think so.
Right up. Not willing to something like the void groups.
369 unstoppable. Instantly hits level 6.
I'm looking, guys.
Still far away. Forced to double.
Oh, because of the... Yeah, he does. Actually, you're right. Right here, there's a scrying orb that sees Milio. That's where he gets seen. So he's actually seen. Milio is seen before this play. He's seen before this play. They know where he is. And he still walks up. CoreJJ gave him the critical information. He did not lack the critical information. The Scryer's Bloom sees him and he just walks up.
But 369 wants to keep stepping up. Not willing to jump under the tower. APA trying to roam down to the bottom lane, but in the meantime, Cream just taking pot shots at the backside of that dragon.
You have to give.
So if you go over this one more time, they did not lack the critical information.
He just showing, but
back in his hands, he's looking as lethal as ever.
So wasn't sure if Yona was going to get caught peeping at the window there, and everyone on top esports just turned towards him.
But it's okay, guys. I was told that Yun is a very good player now.
It's just so well.
So they ping him. They ping him. So here's the start of this play. Here's the start of this play.
They end up just turning over towards
I have no idea what Yun is thinking right here. He hits the dancing grenade,
We're gonna get to look.
gets the damage onto Jackie Love, walks up. Mako has been pinged. And Jackie Love just gets the cozy campfire. All ins Yun, who does not have flash. Jackie Love has ignite just in case. But we know that this was seen.
Immediately up as TN finds him. Is ahead.
Because what happens here is Mako on Milio is walking back through his own jungle, and as Nami drops down to contest this Drake play that Top Esports is making, he hits the Scryer's Bloom. You can see it. You can see the Scryer's Bloom go off right here. Milio is seen, and then he's pinged under the tower. They know exactly where Milio is. And Yun still steps up after killing the wave because he wants to try and prevent a freeze, but he can't do it. You've made the trade to get into the bot lane here and make a play. Ah!
They try to bamboozle Top Esports, but they're having none of it. They end up getting the pressure on towards the grubs, and it's just so well.
Where was his W?
We're gonna get to look at this play in the top end. Mako immediately comes back. Jackie Love goes in.
Where's Yun's W? It's like on cooldown. Like maybe if you have W, but he just runs at you for free.
And these Mako rooms have been brutal. Roaming down, Jackie Love immediately backs away. They're able to secure the dragon. He shows up top just in time to get the all-in. Help take out Yun.
Where was Jin W, guys?
This is tough for the side of TL. They will get a single grub. Give themselves something in this game. But
Dude, remember when all those LCS dinguses were telling everybody how much Yun had improved and how he was a super sick AD carry now? Where the fuck is he? Where the fuck is this guy?
And I think this was the Top Esports that the international community needed to see to actually start to believe in this team, because so often we've seen Top Esports kind of have that misstep when it comes to the international event where they lose the game in Worlds 2022. They didn't have the best showing in play-ins.
Dude, I'm question mark pinging Yun's W.
And it felt like we might have seen that hiccup versus Fnatic. You mentioned it, right? So this is the confidence, the reminder that Top Esports are a threat, a force to be reckoned with. Certainly Jackie Love and Mako looking terrifying. Probably the strongest partner that Jackie Love has had on the bottom side of the map individually.
Yeah, you could tell.
Dude, Yun's getting onated right now. Holy shit.
Confidence is Jackie. Having Mako there by his side, it has just looked exceptional. And now he's got access to that Milio ultimate too. Plus, Jackie's got his flashback, so he can play as aggressive as he wants right now. He's got the CC cleanser, he's got the heals, he's got his flash as well.
But it always feels like for Jackie Love, he just kind of doesn't have the same success that he started off his career with. 2018 wins Worlds. Then every other international has just kind of been like, you have to hit that again or it's failure.
Yeah. And it just to be fair, you've described the highest height that one can achieve.
Exactly.
That's right. Casual 40 CS 2 kill advantage for the Lucian. What could possibly go wrong now?
Jackie Love, it's just kind of been a case of, oh wait, started off nearly reaching them.
Are you cursing it right now? He's got 3 people.
Be the caster curse. Here comes Impact. No.
You got him, guys. Impact's making plays.
And thank you, Rob. The TL fans, thank you for your service.
Good job for Impact. Unfortunately, he's playing Renekton with this composition, so there's no way to transition his lead because he can't do anything in the late game because he just gets kicked out by Milio or pushed out by Jin Zhao ult. He can't flank, or he's going to get ulted by Cassante. Meanwhile, APA is flying away while getting hit in his booty butt cheeks by rockets.
APA does escape. Fully charged up ultimate for him. So honestly, I do think TL need to continue to like kind of look.
The timing doesn't really matter though. Jackie Love didn't use any sums. He's going to be back in plenty of time to take this Drake. Meanwhile, APA has to recall ESTP. Probably okay. He got Leandries. He's going to go for it. Plate to 369.
So honestly, it's a pretty good spike. Even though Team Liquid are behind in this game, charged up ultimate. Leandry's done on the dragon as well. If they could force something, if they could find something now.
They're going to have first look at mid push, but sadly for them, TN's just snuck into the pit and has already started the Drake.
Yeah, and Package is quite a good...
Oh, God, yay. He has enough healing in both supports that that's not going to be lethal, but there's the Package. Interrupting AP as he tries to dash back, forcing out the ultimate. Cream. that's perfect. You take away the empowered ult, you trade it for the package. That's a damn good deal for the side of TES.
Especially when you haven't really
Yep.
created anything for Cream. You're kind of working with bits and bobs. You didn't have the cold pop, so he was like, cool, I will trade it, make sure that we are in a position now where the one good part of TL doesn't have its main factor, but Tien, sponsored empty.
See? Not stronger in the 1v1 whatsoever. Root from Jan is good for a bit of extra support, but it's just going to be a Vault Breaker out. Wind becomes lightning, and Tien wants a bit more. 2, 3. 2 shots left for Jan. Tien backing away with his life. A bit of a risky call there, but does manage to make it work.
He's been known to take some risks in his time. Yep.
Umpty's ultimate's about to come back.
Backing away with his life. Root from Jan is good for a bit of extra support, but it's just
You can't skirmish because you have Aurelion Soul in mid lane. So all invades are free.
A bit of a risky call there, but does manage to make it work.
Dude, imagine if it was a Rumble getting fed right now instead of this fucking Renekton. Imagine if you had a Rumble that could Rumble ult the backline plus Aurelion Soul ult the backline plus Vi ult the backline. Maybe you could actually kill somebody.
Surfing in on the dragon and making a turn play here. But you highlighted it, Dracos.
The Vi is so shit. The Vi is unbelievably shit in this comp.
Oh, there's the calling. Yeah, the option, window opportunity just disappeared, and now with the calling taking those health bars even lower, it's so hard for TL to step up.
I refuse to believe that Jin Nami is a legal lane. It's not. It's completely illegal.
There to body block.
Well, like, here's the thing, guys. I would take the Jin Nami if there was a Trist mid. Trist was open. We could have played Trist here for APA. We could have played Trist. We could have played Rumble top. The Nami doesn't help that problem. But, like, you know, if you have a lane swap, you can get the Jin through. Jin is then just a utility bot to press W, lay traps for vision, and press R to CC people during team fights. I accept that. And then the Nami just buffs Tristana. But they banned Tristana. They banned Ahri Tristana in second rotation. Like, I don't get it. This comp has no synergy. This comp has no way to play the game. You take Renekton because you want Renekton Vi for the killing power, but in lane swaps, there's no guarantee you're ever going to get that. And instead, we have mostly just a handshake, you know, a handshake farming lane between Cassante and Renekton.
For this all chat immediately was clapping back at him as well. All right, let's see if it turns into anything though, because we are past the 14-minute mark here, and everybody's heading right back towards mid lane. You get your bottom lanes after their skirmish, just reset and come on towards mid, so we can change the skirmish territory at least.
The top esports already moving up that way as well. It feels like the second this Lucian appears on mid wave, you open up with the pressure from the cozy campfire, make sure you can get on towards Jan, send him packing, get control over mid, and just continue to keep the pressure up for Rift Herald.
TL have the combo of the Vi ultimate and the Aurelion Soul ultimate, but Impact here with a recall, gonna have to get back. Unleash teleport ready. Botted out by the squad. Have the
Uh-oh. They're trying to take an objective with Aurelion Soul. Surely this is going to go well, right, guys? Cream just hit level 11. He has level 2 rockets now. He just TP'd, though. Oh, my God. Top esports is so fucking disrespectful. Look at this. Cream just TP'd into bot lane, so TL's like, all right, we got this. We got this. He's like, I'm going to finish Cole, hit level 11, whatever. We can lose Rift Herald. We're already up. And the rest of his team's like, no, we must fight. I mean, to be fair, it is Aurelion Soul in a early game skirmish, so they literally just go on to him. He gets over the wall, actually. Okay, gets the root. Tien has ult. Oh, Tien doesn't have ult. When do you use? Oh, you used ulted pit. I'm dumb. All right, this is pretty sloppy by Top Esports. This is happy gaming right here. You'll notice they've been doing this the past couple of games, which is try and contest objectives, either Drake or Herald, while, you know, they don't have TP on Cream. It's pretty bad. Like, that is concerning to a certain extent. They do delay backs, at least, so they can put pressure onto this turret, but it doesn't get much damage done.
He's pinging assist. He was pinging for teammates to come, but nobody was coming.
As Nami is way better. That's a good point. I do agree with that. I mean, almost anything is better, but, you know, you can play Trist AD carry, too. Why is that such a fucking crime?
Yeah, he had the
Trist AD carry is super sick in lane swaps.
Smites, while the rest of the team, honestly, top esports came out so ahead in that.
Tristami
Didn't have his teleport, and so Cream was able to push down the tower.
doesn't sound too bad. I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something.
Down to a third HP.
Encore JJ along with.
Against a top team, they punish top for Cream doing that grief TP. Absolutely, they would. This is what I'm talking about. Like, top esports, they could just be being cocky, guys. I don't know. Like, who knows whether they would do these plays against the top team, but there were plays in here that were bad from top. Some of these, like, objective cross maps with no TP on Corki have been really bad in the last couple games. And, like, Gen G will win the game off of a play like that.
This tower likely to fall.
Yeah, Draven would be best. That's what I said. Why don't we play Draven Nami?
Go from about 3K, 3.5, 3.6.
Yun has 0 professional games on Draven, though. I looked it up.
Just numbers, right?
True.
Numbers don't win League of Legends games.
They don't?
Key presses do.
Draven would be good, but then they lane swap. They lane swapped anyway. What's your point? It's still good.
Just forget about the ones and zeros.
The problem at that point, though, is you're playing Draven into Corki, so that does feel bad.
Yeah. I think sadly for TL, those numbers are 3, 6, and 9 at the moment, but it's a little tricky.
You know what's interesting is that I haven't seen any games where people actually called the lane swap, where you just blind call it into top side,
Gets caught on the way out.
or you stand in mid lane and you wait for them to show, and then you come just a little bit late.
Of course, to finish the item, the relatively cheap Iceborne Gauntlet, and 369 had that first, but maybe now that he has that wholly completed item, he can start to win out a bit more in the 1v1.
I like the idea here from TL though, which is, hey, let's see if we can get some sort of control in River and look for a pick as top esports try to establish themselves here. But the biggest problem is just how strong Jaculov is on mid-wave. Makes it very difficult for you to hold this pressure, as you can see now, because top, no wave in mid, cool, we can then look to respond. And with Impact being pushed back by 369, you just don't have the control you need to commit to this.
Yeah, I mean, Cream with package is just... Yeah, okay, he also has big one, and there's some nice poke.
Getting shredded, the damage here.
Oh, God.
Metamune and Jaculov's going to start calling. All right.
Oh, there goes half your jungler's HP bar. Package into Impact. Impact is the only player on your team, so he's dead.
Cream by himself.
It's all right. It's okay, guys. Aurelian Soul is split pushing. Hey, guys, should we... Team Liquid boys, should we try and contest Drake? They've got package. Aurelian Soul is split pushing. We dropped Herald. Should we walk into River? Is calling up? Impact? Impact? Hello? Aurelian Soul? Split push Aurelian Soul?
Cream by himself deletes Impact.
What a garbage ass game.
These packages from Cream have been so good.
Hello? Shot calling? Hello? Oh, cool. Now we just lose mid lane tier 1 for free. Good trade, guys. Good trade. Aurelian Soul got tier 1. We only lost Dragon tier 1 and Impact for it. Tier 1 mid. Good trade. High fives, everybody. High fives on Team Liquid. High fives, high fives, high fives. Umti's dead.
How many times they gotta teach him his lesson? It's not his jungle. He doesn't get a blue last time this way. He's not even gonna walk away with his life.
Jackal doesn't give a fuck. He's just gonna flash into it. Oh my god, 369 CPing. They overextended. All out. Core's dead. Holy moly, their Lucky Baron's not up.
Now here in game 3, obliterating TL. Jan holding on to hope. Impact just trying to keep this T2 alive.
Hi guys. Hi guys, I'm Umti. I know they just took our tier 1 and they have mid lane pressure. I need to go kill their wolves now. It's okay. I have lens. They have no wards. They can't see me. They can't see me, even though I walked over a pink ward. I walked over a pink ward. Oh, it's their pink ward. Never mind. JK, he actually was doing the... He was doing the thing. Where did they see him? He queues over. How did they know he was there? How did they know he was there? I like how he's just waiting for them to kill the tower. Maybe they were trying to make a TP play with Aurelion Sol, but Aurelion Sol was still in his recall animation.
I'm definitely calling the package Shurgan clip for the rest of this game.
They actually just guess. Guys, they actually just guess.
I'm definitely calling the package Shurgan clip for the rest of this game.
So here's why this is a bad play, is because this is pushed up, right? So they might just walk through. But they guessed. Why I was curious, because I'm curious why they blue trinketed here. But I think the reason why they blue trinketed it is because they want to path through here in order to catch this wave, and it's possible that Vi and Aurelion Sol are both in that jungle. So that's why they blue trinket. So they don't see anything. They're actually just looking to not die in the rotation. And then Cream checks this, realizes that wolves aren't there, and then walks into vision. So it's completely accidental, but why is there?
Why is keep coming back here? How many times they gotta teach him this lesson? It's not
the thing is Top thought there could be a Vi Aurelion Sol trap in that jungle because they didn't see Aurelion Sol recall. But ends up trapping himself.
TES, game 1, game 2, now here in game 3, obliterating TL. Yon holding on back in this time.
Cream can see Vi using Eon Wolves. Did he use Eon Wolves? Regardless, the point of this play is that they don't know is there when it starts, and they're looking to see if Aurelion Sol and Vi are laying a trap. He doesn't use Eon Wolves.
Why is keep coming back here? How many times they gotta teach him this lesson? It's not his jungle. He doesn't get a blue last time this way. He's not even gonna walk away with his life. Yon now in trouble. He's out of ammo.
Phosbomb does provide vision.
With the ultimate, 369 behind. They need to run like hell, but they've been pulled back in. Yon flashing out to save Core. JJ.
The top esports were using their brains there, and they didn't want to give Aurelion Sol free kills, and they realized that there could be a pick in that jungle as they rotated to take the wave. He can see the E out of vision. It's just dog shit spectator client. Yeah, well, I mean, that part doesn't really matter, because they were going to see the Vi regardless. The point is that they didn't know Vi was there, but Vi could have been there, so that's why the blue trinket came down. It's all right. APA is split pushing, guys. Don't worry about it.
All right, let's take another look at this journey. Woo! Over the back of the wall, getting chucked out. No more flash, and guess what? Who decides you're not getting away with that?
Jackie Love actually side. Look at Jackie's juke here. He sidesteps the W. Look at that. So nice by Cream and Jackie.
Who decides you're not getting away with that? Jackie Love. He's gonna follow with the flash.
Yeah, it's kind of like the reminder. You know, you thought you had one horror movie monster standing up beside you. You finally get away from Cream, and there's Jackie Love. As terrifying as ever.
And he gets the other one as well. So, checking on that, 2.4 thousand gold. The individual lead there that he has. Meanwhile, Cream.
Okay.
I don't even know what to talk about. They just disappeared in an instant.
Yun has no sums.
Cream, and there's Jackie Love.
Yun has no sums, and he's in the mid lane. He thinks he's safe because his friends are there, and he wants to queue this whole wave and gets the wave. Okay, but Cream is on a pink ward, sees him on the ward in mid, and he just shreds him. Very good. What can you do? Do I think Jackie Love is the best ADC mechanics-wise? I don't know. I mean, he's definitely up there. Obviously, there are other Viper, Ruler, these guys, super good.
Goal accomplished, okay? Goal accomplished.
Are we still convinced the numbers don't matter? That's my question here.
Yeah?
Okay, all right.
I feel like a traumatized witness after all the murders that I have witnessed.
Yeah.
in a very short time span.
All right. Aptly said, Kobe. All right, 6 games.
Elk is obviously very good as well, yep.
2 minutes away.
Elk is pretty crazy.
For TES.
Wait, did they pick him Baron?
Ruler is in his best form. Yeah, he's not in his best form right now, that's true.
Top esports do reset. Can APA deal enough damage for you to burst? I don't think
this is one of the worst Baron taking teams imaginable. They might have to flip it.
I think they just have to,
where you kind of got to make the call, but it's going to take some time.
Scryers, Bloom, don't reach.
The
ASOL does a lot.
They're spam pinging in it though. TES.
For JJ. I think this is their only option. Cream doesn't have package. Core JJ off to the side. TL.
Scatter!
Running.
Run! Get out of there! Everybody scramble!
This Vi is so
When
useless.
Mom comes in and you got the Game Boy and you got to hide under the covers. I wasn't doing anything. We weren't doing anything. Tom, don't worry about it.
we got into some Draco's core memories here as Team Liquid will attempt to chase down 369.
369. Find a mountain escape here. The good news, TL attracted
Okay, you lose
so much
Baron for
attention
this,
on the
though?
top side that they've gotten a bit extra time here. APA going to grab the kill with the Leandres and
Really?
a little bit of hope.
There you go. One small
Really?
as Team Liquid.
APA TP'd for this.
Tom, don't worry.
Really? I think you start Baron here if you're top.
We got
What the fuck? Impact has no TP.
into some
Why is Jackie Love finishing his recall?
as Team Liquid will attempt
Did they see the TP? They may. I mean, obviously they can see it through Fog of War, but they may not have. But I think they can intuit that the TP occurred.
Like when Mom comes in and you got the game. I think this is their only option.
I mean,
Cream doesn't have
you know, Aurelion Soul is on. You know, he's on the Baron. Like they wouldn't do Baron without Aurelion Soul because they need his damage. So if the Baron's at half HP, you know the Aurelion Soul is there. And so how else does he get over here that fast? He can't fly that fast. So you know he used TP. You know he used TP.
Draco's core memories here as Team Liquid will attempt to chase down 369.
Whatever. It's a minor complaint.
Find a mountain escape here. The good news, TL attracted so much attention on the
Vi can steal the dash. You don't finish, you turn. Come on. Come on, guys. Come on. You don't finish if Vi's there, you turn.
There you go. One
It's whatever. It's probably they have a huge gold lead. I mean, it's probably not worth the risk, honestly, especially because they can get Chemtech Soul in a minute. So it's not an look. If I'm really min-maxing for top esports, I think you try and like take the Baron there and then blow sums and you know maybe you don't get the Baron, but you get a kill and some sums and then you set up for Soul. But this is the safer approach, so I'm not gonna bag on them.
See that dip at the end? Look at that little dip.
Heck yeah.
That's a kill
That's a
on
pick.
369.
That's right.
That's exactly what a
That's right.
kill on 369 looks like. It's that little.
You thought, TES fans, you thought that graph wouldn't go down again, but don't be overconfident. So, Rob, as you were saying, Jackie Love, infallible, right? He can't make any mistakes now. You said the entire narrative is...
Did Vi ult once this game? I haven't seen a Vi ult. I'm sure she did, but I don't recall one. There's no good. The thing is, we're not going to remember, guys, because there's no good targets for Vi to ult. The Vi is a terrible
It's good
pick.
that we've clarified that for everyone at home.
Okay.
As TL, 4 members in the mid lane, Impact on the way. But you see Corky in the base right now, Cream looking to pick up the package. Difficult.
Okay, package has been grabbed.
Hard to force a pick. They're so far behind, it's tough to burst down a single target unless Jackie Love or Mako overstep.
I also love this vision on the bottom side of River. The pink ward that spots out that route in behind top esports, so they know only TL can be in front of them, never behind them.
Cream, Shuriken flip available. Core JJ locked up. Looks like he's gonna get the lead before the...
Spots out that route in behind top esports, so they know only
Nami
TL
so
can be in
useful.
front of them,
Bubble
never
down. Does sidestep W, but there's the blue trinket, so he just gets E'd.
Available. Core JJ locked up. Looks like he's
Knocked
gonna
up.
get the lead before the fight even breaks.
And Tien tanks a bunch of the Aurelion Soul damage. Culling.
From APA, but the instant follow-up with 369 just locking down
Meanwhile,
the-
Yun is useless. He has to flash over.
He'll find one to kick things off, and the rest of his
Lily Cream just chases Yun the entire time in that fight. Okay, now it's Baron.
left. He's just gonna have to walk away.
Dragon Soul is there for the taking, but so is Baron. So this is an embarrassment of riches available.
I love having to fight for Soul when Corky has package.
Baron first because
Oh,
Yeah, as a apt summary, Young gonna pick up what money he can. Again, he's got the opportunity. He's on the way to the Lord Dominic's, but TL carries so far behind. Even if the stacks, some of the itemization for APA look pretty good at this point in the game. Obviously 2.5. The next fight, the next hold is going to be a tall task.
Yeah, I think it was just unfortunate. APA and getting caught, and Impact had to flash forward onto Jackie Love to make sure. We'll see it here. But as the fight unfolds, like Tien goes in, gets onto court JJ, draws out the early ultimate, which means that Cream is just able to finish him off. Yeah. But at this stage, there's no one to interrupt Jackie Love then apart from the ultimate. But watch here, as APA gets dragged away with 369, Impact tries to save him by jumping on towards Jackie Love. Does manage to kill him, but unfortunately 369 and the rest of top esports just have enough to deal with APA. And
who did worse here? The players or the coaching staff? Well, you know, you can only, the thing is, you can only work with what you have, and if Yun can't play any more AD carries,
difficult
you know, what are you going to do? I think the Vi pick is pretty egregious. Like, I would have had Maokai here, would have had Rumble top, I would have had Trist 80 carry or mid. But it really depends on what people are comfortable playing. They also have a lot more information about scrims. And, like, I don't think it's fair to really critique the TL coaching staff so much because they would not be here without this coaching staff. Like, their coaching staff fucking smurfed in LCS. They were by far the best macro team. Look at what they had to work with. They had fucking Yun and APA and managed to win the league. That's crazy. The problem is that NA is dog shit and that Team Liquid cannot compete at an international level with Yun and APA as their carries. You can't do it. So is that the coaching staff's fault? No. That's called the GM's fault. The coaching staff can only deal with what they're given to them. Coaching staff did a very good job. I mean, what do you even say about this? There's nothing to discuss here. There is literally nothing that this team composition can do. Like, Team Liquid's comp can't do anything. You know, Impact is trying to flank here. He can't flank versus his composition. He gets marked. His Sterix gets blown. Tien just uses ult so that he can... So basically, Aurelion Sol can't do anything during the chase down. That's why Tien uses ult. Then he gets his W off. They isolate the Jhin. He then E's into the backline, gets the knock-up. They get 2 kills, and the game is over. It's okay, though. This first round is going to suck guys at MSI, but the next rounds should be pretty good. Because tomorrow, I believe, we have Fnatic Gen G. And we follow the stream. Subscribe to my YouTube, guys. We will be doing this tomorrow. So Gen G versus Fnatic tomorrow. We'll be doing... Gen G should be the winner there, obviously. But Fnatic has at least shown signs of life. You know, Chovy versus Humanoid could be a kind of a fun matchup. We'll see. Razork versus Canyon could be a little bit of a fun matchup. Then we'll do BLG versus PSG. And then on Friday, we'll be doing G2 versus T1. And then on Saturday, we'll be doing 2 best of 5s. So we've got a lot here. There's 2 best of 5s each on Saturday and Sunday, guys. Sunday, I probably won't stream those best of 5s because I have to watch them overnight to do Power Spike right after the games end. But follow this channel. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, please. I appreciate you guys. I will be seeing you at this time basically every day for the rest of MSI. So, should be fun. Thank you for your support. Let's get some good games. Yeah, we will, guys. Once we get through this first round, we'll get some good games. Even in the losers bracket, we should have more competitive games. I think maybe Fnatic will stomp Team Liquid, but what can you do? Team Liquid hindered themselves with their roster. Nobody can save NA. All right, guys. Catch you later.